Lovely jubbly, hell yes. Welcome on in, guys. It is a little bit of Lost Soul aside. Yes, this is a brand new, wicked cool game. It's done by one guy, one little guy. See that guy there? Ultizero. He was one dude that worked on this for 10 years. And more power to him, hell yes. Now, it's kind of more of a hack and slash Devil May Cry, as you can see what's on screen there. I don't have audio right now, it's weird. But yeah, the reviews aren't so great, but sure, look, this is what it is. I think it's super fun. It's kind of open world as well. Gorgeous looking. So earlier on in his development, PlayStation caught wind of this and decided to jump on board with their China Hero project. Their Hero project is Sony's way of purposely backing certain games. They have one for India, they have one for China, Taiwan, all that. A lot of Asian countries. And it kind of sort of works as a pseudo competition, you know, and they see if you're worthy. So he was lucky. So they backed him, and I think that was well over like 6 or 7 years ago, and stayed with him. So like, more power. I don't give Sony a lot of props for a lot of things these days. That's true, you know. I gotta give them props for that. No one else would have held out. Now I heard the dialogue is a little bit rough in this one, and it unfortunately is the way of when you see a little bit of East meets West, where they're like, is this what an American dude would sound like? So some people have gone to the whole bad side of it and compared it to Forspoken's dialogue, which is some of the worst in a video game ever. So let's hope that's a bit of just extremist stuff. I don't think it'll be that bad, but hell yes, it's pretty cool. It's originally it was inspired by Final Fantasy 15. In case you're wondering, but there it goes. There it is, the China Hero project right there. They have an India one now. There are more people entering the China one. It's pretty cool. I think it's a great initiative. It's basically a double A initiative. You know, we have the indie initiative, but this one's like a double A kind of stuff. But yeah, I thought this would be pretty cool. I think it's like $60. I know people are very quick to just jump and shit on things, and there's so many games out right now, I get that. But this seems like that middle of the road kind of game, double A game, that I myself would fall madly in love with. And I love to give these games the moment they deserve. Alright, settings applied. It could be cool. I think, just like with Stellar Blade, what they did, Stellar Blade, if you go play the first level, it's a small Souls-like in a little abandoned city, and then it feels very over, and then you can feel this injection of a budget, and it's like open world, open area, and I think this game has the exact same thing. You can see the initial, like, 3 to 5 hour, and then they got the injection of budget, and then add another 10 hours onto that. Good for them. So yeah, I think we've got like some kind of a Dragon Soul thing going on. When Final Fantasy 15 was first shown off, it was called Versus 13. Very dark, very broody, and we didn't really get that in the end of the game. So a lot of people, including Kingdom Hearts, have been wanting to jump back in and get that broody Final Fantasy Versus 13 vibe. Let's see if they can do it. Oh my god, we've even got this. So yeah, I expect a little bit of kind of East meets West stuff going on. Maybe a little bit of cringe dialogue. It's okay. I play a lot of Japanese games, grew up with them. Things happen. Louisa. Hey, look, we're playing a lot of Souls. Like, if I can get something that's a hack and slash game like this, bring it on. Grand Cycle. Appreciate you guys sticking with me, hanging out. I love it. You're good people. If I could buy us all a drink, your favorite food. Did you just slide in there? Good people. That's why I always like on the back of my mind wanting to do more giveaways and that. Stellar Blade is a cracking little game and be known more for the booba. And this one looks kind of cool too. We have a big brief pause between the Final Fantasies and that, so that kind of scratches the itch. And like, where is Devil May Cry? Devil May Cry 5 is already a couple of years old, so it's time. Speaking of which, Injustice 3 moving into major full production, so might see that game out next year. Humanity, look at this good. Jeez. I think it's just 60 frames all the way. Got some pre-order bonus with this too. What the fuck? We get to play as this god thing? Cool. Alright, let's go. Nice. Oh yeah. It's got like a little moose out to it. Dodge on L1. Okay. Where you're like playing as a lot of times. It's very crispy, isn't it? I suppose I've been playing Metal Gear Solid Delta in 30 frames, so your eyes are like adjusting. I do that on purpose because of the issues, but I don't mind. It's not a fast moving game. Now this one is. What in the piss is this? Winning, Tiger Blood, winning. Right. Isn't there like a documentary about that now? Lost Soul aside. Keep an eye out for this one. This could be right up your cup of tea. Lots of particle effects. Oh yes. That other game, Echoes of the End, I wanted to play too. That one I think I'm going to wait for a sale on. Not to be mean, the combat was a little bit rough, and there's just I'm in the midst of 4 games. We will have 3 more games next week. Hollow Knight Silksong. Then we're going to have Chronos, the New Dawn, which could be a secret contender for Game of the Year. Nice. I'm already seeing major Devil May Cry with those claws. Dead Space meets time manipulation power from Bloober. Yes, please. And Hell is Us. So yeah, I've been banging through games. I think just in the last week alone, we've beaten like Gears of War, a nice cheeky playthrough of that campaign, and Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers, massive like 25-hour, 30-hour playthrough. Just having a little dream. We just put that one to bed. That was fun. We're doing 9 souls. I got like 1 more stream. I got 1 more in me for the finale for that, so I'm excited. I might try and squeeze that in over the weekend. And then we're like, you know, like a third of the way or a little bit into Metal Gear. So good stuff. And now we're playing this. This one I think is quite a chunky game. I'm happy for that. Imperial Capital. You know, I never got to play Final Fantasy 15 on the channel. And I won't lie, I never even got to play it fully myself. And I'm a Final Fantasy guy. It was just so long. I was so pissed off. And by the time it actually came out, it was a mess. Nowadays, you got the Royal Edition, which is finally put together, but still a mess. It's a complete mess. But there's a lot to love there, too. Not overly gone on the whole boy band thing as well. Alright, so I think this main character, oh my, he's called like Arena or something like that. And people are saying he's either like a cool dude or the cringiest motherfucker. Here he is.
It wasn't easy.
No, Kaser. Maybe Arena is someone else.
Not here.
Celine.
Kaser, it's good to have you back.
Kaser. He's going for the sick Final Fantasy haircut mixed with the ponytail and just can't decide. This is very impressive, like, for one dude. Now, I think as the budget also brought in a bigger team too, you know. Alright, Celine. Entry updated. They make it act like we're knee deep into it. I didn't even know who this guy is. Oh, we got character stats, attack, gifted energy. Excuse me, I'm like in the midst of half a burp. Okay, upgrades, arena power. Okay, I think arena may be that weird crystal dragon thing. I'm not sure. You know how these games are. I don't know why, but they have sidekick fever, and it drives me up the pissing flaps. The worst thing that happened to the gaming industry was Sony's sidekick fever. Whether it was Spider-Man or God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn, they just obsessed with these mouthy little sidekicks that are so annoying. And I'm sorry, like, you either hate it or love it. I think if you're mentally past the age of 13, you're not going to enjoy it anymore. It's real. They're very cringe. I don't know why they keep doing it. But they've got wristbands to talk to you or whatever. Now, we grew up with annoying sidekicks in Zelda games and that, you know, you either loved Navi or you were like, hey listen, and that kind of stuff, you know, or even Midna, who I love, and I can understand that she's a little bitchy little shite, so she could be annoying too. So it really just comes down to personal taste. It really does. But I think as time goes on and we've become quite a pessimistic kind of... I wonder, is it my monitor? He's ghosting as well. Do you see ghosting if I move the camera? Let me see, I'll look at that later. I'm I can look on OBS now. It could be my monitor. I never thought about that. Too busy giving up about stuff. No, I think... No, the ghosting is happening on the Elgato too. Alright, fine, okay. Alright, whatever. I'm just seeing a lot of ghosting in games. Sorry. So, not great. Not great. Like, it reminds me of when we played the 3DS and you wouldn't look at it directly and the 3D stuff would ghost. It's okay once there's not too much camera movement, but these games are quite big. Anyway, fair facts to this guy. Shout out to him. I don't know his name personally, but he's part of that team. Or at least that's his founder team, and I wish him all the best. This, no doubt, probably was a labour of absolute love, and he probably had to borrow money from everyone, from his parents to the next door neighbours, and these are the type of guys that have to take out scary loans and end up like refinancing their houses and that, you know. Fucking scary. Look at that, you got that kind of brutalist wall mixed with hot air balloons. You don't see that over there, do you? Well, yeah, this is a game I know, like, I think people were giving out about some of the performance. I won't lie to you, we didn't get any options about performance. Let's have a quick look here. Alright, don't need a mini thing inside of that. Let me see. Controller vibration, trigger feedback. Alright. Audio. Voices. Turn them up. It already is a bit hard to hear them, isn't it? Music's good. Display. Yeah, we did that. HR. Yeah, graphics in performance mode. Yeah, nice. Alright, and subtitles on. Okay, good. But there you go. We got map. Okay. Arena power. Yeah. The sad thing is, like, the first couple of years, I had fun. Let's turn down the normal people. So I had super fun with this console because I didn't have a PS4 Pro, so it was so. Look at these little side heads on the mat. It was so like spiffy and cool and smooth, and everything was awesome. And then I can't lie, as time went on, it's like, what actually happened? And there was just less experiences, less fun. And you wonder why, like, I went and put like 2,000 hours into Fortnite and it's ill. There's fucking nothing else to play. That was really what it came down to. And you wonder why we've all just fallen into those free-to-play traps. That's sad. I can't say the same for PS4 and PS3. The PS3, barely anyone bought it, but the amount of games to play, you just kept shoveling games our way.
You've been away for so long. I'm
Don't
glad
do
you're
that.
safe.
How have you been, Louisa? Is everything okay?
Problem
I'm
is,
fine. I'm just
spending
glad
3
you
years to
back
make a live
together.
service game to only just cancel it.
I've missed you
So
too,
you actually
Louisa.
lost
You two will
5
have
years. You've
plenty
lost
of time
5
to
years
talk
of
later.
development.
But for now, let's
And
not
$1
keep our
billion.
guests waiting.
And it's going to destroy this entire generation.
Who's the guest?
We'll end up with some banging games in the last year of PlayStation 5. That's just not it. Thank God for things like Lost Soul aside, but even this one has
Teaming
been
up with Glimmer?
it's been taking
Not your
10 years,
typical
so it's
partnership.
not something you sort of wait for, you know?
You'll see that she's not a typical archaeologist.
Okay.
She's a normal citizen like us.
Yeah,
And
right.
like us, she's got good reason to hate the Empire too.
Okay.
She's fully committed to our fight. It's why she chose to join us.
See, the problem is, by comparing this to Final Fantasy, people go in thinking it has that level of quality, and he's probably tried his absolute best.
She knows a
So
lot
far,
about
so
history
good.
of the Empire.
But, like, come
she
on.
even brought along a gifted one for this operation.
They have budgets of hundreds of millions and thousands of people working on it, and still can't put out a decent game. So
Nice. It seems like we've got some.
this one has a little bit of whiplash how we started off. We have like a Luisa's dream with a god. Now we're doing this, and you're
I hate that
throwing
there's so
words
many
at us.
Imperial soldiers around now.
I haven't a clue. Alright, who's this? Who's this Luisa? Oh, no, not the screenshot button. I suppose I meant to hold it, was it? Doesn't really matter now. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy.
Sir, please, just 2 more days. I can definitely pay after
So
the
we've got an
customs.
empire, we've got an
Doesn't mean
oppression.
you gotta pay for
Oppression in force. Of course we do. Hopefully audio and all that stuff is good. Dude, I've been messing around with so many things, and it's really cool what you can do and how you can figure things out and make it work in your own special way. But if it all goes tits up, I'll be like, I couldn't even begin to tell you where it went wrong. Ah, no, I would. But still, you know that kind of way. Like, it starts off as a simple thread of just Elgato to console. Now we're like a spider web.
It's just that I don't care. We're here to collect our fees. If you don't pay on time, you need
They look
to
like
return
Power
a
Rangers.
lesson.
Oh, damn! Okay then, he can just do that, I guess. Like Forspoken, okay. I can just do that. Yes, I doubt the dialogue is as bad as that. Nothing will be as bad as that.
Got this.
Let's go. Combat basics. I don't need it, baby. I don't need it. Let's go.
Do you think you can stand against us?
Oh god, I'm already dead. No, my god. Alright, we got a juggles going on. We got a jump. Nice. Damn, it's so flashy. Holy moly, it's gorgeous. Hello, sir. Can I interest you in an ass whooping? Holy Christ, I did that. Swear to God, you don't believe me, do you?
Come around asking for
That is so cool.
again, and
Wait,
you'll
that guy's
lose
already
me
dead.
protection.
Nice.
This could come in handy.
I knew it would.
Can we play a little
That's why I
football?
brought it.
Look at this little kitty in the background. I'm so happy that, you know, China's kind of loosened up on all console bans and all that, and we've had so many wonderful devs and games.
You were messing
Yeah, it's
with
been a lot of
again, weren't you?
Souls-likes and gacha games, but
Well,
it's all
was
worth it.
brave.
Look at this fantastic game.
besides,
Maybe next time I'll...
yes, please.
Yes, please, little shadow. Huh? Look at he's wearing. It's wild. That cape with the leopard. Damn. Yeah, I think I have some pre-order bonuses. I must look into them. I get these codes and I get these things and then don't use them. That's so bad, right? I got the tuxedo for Metal Gear, didn't use it. I got missed the opportunity. It's all good. Woo!
As expected of Glimmer, you guys
Hello.
are amazing.
Glimmer. There's some kind of resistance group. What a name! They sound like Gary Glitter or something. Less said about that one, the better. Jesus Christ. Diddle-dee.
You're back.
Nice.
There was a crowd over there. And I
Try
was
not to
worried
beat
about
Final Fantasy
Shadow.
VII Impossible Challenge.
It's a relief to see you guys back in the harbor.
Thanks for holding down the fort, Hogan. The guards haven't
Hogan.
come snooping around here, right?
No worries. Those jerks haven't shown up here since we scattered piles of stinking fish around last time.
Oh man, he's got that uncanny valley motion capture on the mouth.
You can't beat going underground.
Creeping me out with the teeth, but looks like he's modeled the actual teeth. That's amazing.
I've heard even the
Most games don't even do that
shots
anymore.
have been cooking up something crazy down beneath the
It'll just be a hole. That's what she said. Oh man, if we get Metroid Prime 4 middle of September, I'm gonna fall on the ground and cry. That's another one that's nearly taken 10 years, but
That's news to
I
me.
would much prefer it like
says. You
early
can always
November or
trust
something.
the fire dragons
Everything's on
intel.
top of each other.
Fire Dragon?
Yeah,
I'm
me.
sort of excited. I don't know how I
Since
feel
we're
about
the
this
big leagues
new
now, it'd be
Pokemon.
best
Like,
if
oh
I had a
god,
code name.
it's a bit weird.
The Fire Dragon.
The Fire Dragon.
That's a bit much, no?
If no one steps up, the
Hello,
Empire
Hogan.
will crush us all.
Let's have a look here. Main menu journal. Yep. Oisa, Kaiser's younger sister. What's this, adopted? Selena adopted Kaiser, his big sister to him. Oh, no romantic, no. Oh. She found the Glimmer Resistance group. Okay, cool. At least if you're kind of understanding the story without them explaining it, that's a good sign. Or it makes it predictable. I don't know, it's up to you how you feel about that. Despite being well protected by her big brother and friends, she remains acutely aware of the Empire's atrocities. Therefore, she's doing all she can to support the resistance movement. Okay, nice. Kaiser, raised as an orphan in the outer city of Primarius from a young age. Kaiser was brought up alongside his sister in the slums. Gifted with unexplained physical strength, he became able to defeat the Imperial soldiers and ease okay. Unexplained,
We're going
huh?
to fight back.
Classic
And the
story.
fight starts here. Time for you to
Some
learn
kind
our
of a
plans,
chosen
Kaser.
one.
Time for you to see how we're going to start a
Yeah, we are
revolution.
spoiled for video games, but you know, if you're excited for something, as I always say, I know it's hard to afford anything, but have a little jar, you know, have a little jar for video games. I've had people that are excited for games like,
There's one more thing.
okay, like even the James Bond game. Like if you're not saving up for that now, like what are we talking about? Put a fiver, put £2 in a jar, you know.
Kaser, Louisa, meet our new resident archaeologist.
And yeah,
Get
or maybe
me.
you're one of these like filthy, stinking rich people with fuck you
Please
money. That's
don't.
different. I'm just talking about the average person. You can have a swear
And
jar.
this is the star
Have a
of the
little video
operation,
game jar.
Our gifted one, Zana.
Oh my. He knows how to make a character model. Sheesh.
All right, let's get to it.
Look at that.
Come here, Kaser.
You see that
We'll go over
Unreal
mission
Engine,
details.
every time the camera moves, it resets the placement of the
Today,
hair, so it
during
just
the
flops
Emperor's
around.
birthday festival,
Oh, we're not exactly
Everyone
hidden as a
to
resistance group, are we? Need a few code
you
areas.
guys will be our
There's the
protagonists.
big wall,
You need
there's
to
the
split
city,
into two teams
Jesus.
while working in sync.
But yeah, so I know how hard it is. Like, don't look at me and be like, how the fuck are you getting all these games, whatever. Like, trust me, the boxes are right here. I'm not getting sent them, you know. I actually end up trading them in. That's kind of how I do it. So the average game only costs about 20 or 30 bucks. So it's nothing too fancy.
First up,
Not
Xana and Gethia.
not filthy
I want you
rich.
to take the
I'm
passes
pretty
Kaser
comfortable, but
secured,
with this
head
being
to
one of the
City,
hobbies I
and
do
wait for
enjoy,
the Emperor's float by the
I
main
tend to
road
just be like,
closest to the city
fuck it.
walls.
And then the added stream, you know, it's a why not?
I assume we have something special planned for that float?
But I'm not one of these people. I'm going to be like $80, $80, $80, and then just have a giant collection. If I really love the game, I'll keep it out. Like, I'll keep Snake Eater there because it's just worth I play again and again. Well, I shouldn't have pulled them out now because they're just falling over. But
Okay.
yeah,
Xana,
teach their own. I see a lot of people, like even to this
you
day and
will
age,
introduce
trying to
yourself our
create
great
a
emperor.
collection out of the modern consoles. There's just nothing. There's just
I
nothing.
suspect His Holy Knights will
Even
try to
the
block
collector's
my
editions are
introduction.
pretty low-key crap these days, and that sucks. The last one I got, and I kind of felt it in my bones, it was the last one I'll ever buy, was the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4, and it was because I've always wanted a Pip-Boy.
We're counting on you,
And
Xana.
yeah, at the time,
When
like,
the time
phones were
comes,
crap, apps were
use
crap,
your
so
gifted
even
powers
the Pip-Boy
and
app
attract
itself
as
was
much
a bit
attention
crap.
as possible.
But I still have it there. One of my favorites, and it just shows you the diminishing returns and diminishing value, was the original Black Flag Assassin's Creed edition, which is the huge, big Edward Kenway. I must pull it out one time. I don't think I've ever had it opened, you know. And it's he's on the crow's nest, hanging out of it. It's huge. Like I'm telling you, it almost comes up to my knee. It's massive. I think they were selling those. It was like a 360 version at the time, and this was like way into the life of the Xbox One and PS4. And I was like, I don't really care. I'm here for the statue. So I think we ended up getting those for a $5. My younger sister got one too, and I don't think she even played the game. It's like, oh my god. So yeah, completely like nonsensical.
They'll be surrounded by the Holy Order. How do we get them out of there?
Nowadays, unfortunately, in terms of a collector's edition, we end up with going to limited run games just to get a physical normal version, or Play Asia. I have bought games from Play Asia.
Teleportation.
Cool.
Success or failure.
See the way all the physics are resetting? It's okay. That's a classic Unreal Engine piss flap.
As your old friends, I know you'll work well together.
Play Asia will send the version. It's still like a European version. And now Limited Run have been doing physical versions as well. I think Play On, or is it Play On? Plaion. They have been really, really good. They're a good publisher, but they're starting to do physical versions as well. But I think I see what's happening. It's almost like 3D printing, or if you want like a t-shirt or something, where they're like, okay, if we get like 20,000 orders, we'll do a batch of 20,000, but we're not doing a single one more. So I don't think it's going to help with shelf space, and Amazon is eventually going to dry up and stop doing physical editions as well. It's really sad.
You need to make your way to the top.
I don't want it to go away. Yeah, I do. It's because I trade in, but like honestly, the rate I finish games, or if I trade some in, like I don't talk to people when I used to at GameStop, and even we used to have a place here called Extravision, and now it's mainly just CEX. But I have a chat with those guys, and they're like, do you know that you're keeping some of those games alive? Like, I know it's random as hell, but he said that for RoboCop. When I traded in RoboCop, he's like, nobody has brought this in yet, so you're actually like feeding it back into the system, and other people are getting it. I know it ends up feeding their wallets, but in a way, like I don't know. What should have happened during the course of the used game market is they should have worked out some kind of a side gig to have a kickback to the devs, but they tried to do that with the used game stuff, but EA were far too greedy. Whereas like, you can buy used stuff and then the online pass is a tenner. That was kind of wrong too. I don't know. It needs to be done without the course of the player and the user. It needs to be worked out between you know, a Gamescom or a CX and the publishers themselves, you know. Even if it was a couple of dollars, it wouldn't matter. But anyway, it's nothing to do with us. At the end of the day, when I grew up, before all of that trading crap, we would just trade them in the fucking playground, you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, you have this PS1 game? Okay, I'll trade it with that. Oh, you know, that kind of way. We did that. And we can still do that. And people trade their accounts and share accounts. So you'll never stop that side of stuff, no matter who wants to. That'll never go away, you know?
It will ignite the people's will to resist.
And I don't think it should. Why the fuck would it?
Agreed.
I know a lot of households that they're either friends or siblings or cousins, and they're like, we will chip in $30 each, or in this case $40 these days. We'll buy the game, both get to play it, and then you get it's only costing you half the cost of the game that way.
I'll head
you
to
know?
the city walls to set the fireworks off.
I don't enjoy or like or condone the account sharing stuff as much, because it's super. It just creates victims.
To be part of this mission.
Super shady.
No way. This is too dangerous.
You even buy accounts these
I'm not
days.
a kid anymore.
But you still need my protection.
Right, let's see what's going on in this little resistance group. Definitely Final Fantasy VII vibes. I don't see any weird dialogue yet.
All the time. You think I just stayed at home waiting for you to come back?
I guess I don't get a say in this. Fine. But make sure
Yeah, I play games from devs all around the world, and I will continue to do so. I love them. I love video games. I have my good days, bad days, sad days.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, I love this. Look at it. That's cute. You see that little thing?
Always ready to take
Cute chibis all over the place. That's cute. It's for the load screen. Alright. Nice. Yeah, Dead by Daylight's still kicking ass. I've seen a new preview for the Hellraiser game. Oh my god, dude. Oh my, they're calling it like Resident Evil, but way gorier and darker and sexier. It's kind of like sex horror stuff. We have some of those games as well, like Succubus and Torture and that, where they bend the rules and you don't really get to stream something.
I'm curious.
Yes, who is this girl?
Like you
Very
to make
sus.
a stand against the
Little
Empire?
magician. She has the no-no color. Have you noticed in modern video games now, the no-no color is that deep purple? Oh, you can't have it. Oh, you can't do that.
but it seems like I
It
don't quite
freaks
match the
people
usual
out.
image of your organization.
It cracks me up.
Let's just say
People are so stupid.
some things
These
just
anti-war
draw you
guys are
in.
afraid of the color purple.
Besides, no matter who
Afraid
you
of
are,
rainbows as well.
you can always
When a
find a
rainbow
reason to
shows up in the sky, they're like, oh fuck, it's a woke rainbow.
Trust me, my reasons for
Fucking
going
idiots.
against the Empire
Let people
are
live
just
their
as strong
lives.
as yours.
Go away.
I'll look forward to it then. So, you became an archaeologist to take on the Empire.
No, I thought he sounds grand. I thought he was supposed to have cringy stuff. I think it's his little dragon
I'm not
friend.
sure, but certain knowledge
This type of game,
does
everyone's
come in
like,
handy sometimes.
where did you hear about this? When was it coming out? I've never heard of this before. Oh, and so on and so on, right? I get that. But yeah, it has been 10 years. God, it's so nicely played. There we go, Solid. I was a little bit nervous about it. My God, what if I'm really
We
crap
can
at
talk
this?
another time.
I'm not great at
We
it,
should
but
get started.
it's still really fun. I never was great at them, even if I played them for years. It didn't mean I was Mr. Expert.
Don't worry about Louisa
I love
Kaser.
the struggle.
She's ready for this. And she's not keen on being treated
You know
like a
she's going to
child.
get captured
But I'm
immediately,
sure you
right?
know that.
Don't lie to me. Don't you
We
lie
can't
to
keep
me.
her under protection forever.
Nice. Oh, you can also put auto
will
on
only
as
hurt
well.
her.
Good, good. Love that.
I've seen her handle
the
herself in a
story flow.
crisis. She has good
I
instincts.
can mess around with things
Just
in
like
battle.
you.
After tonight, the road ahead will only become more dangerous for us. I knew she would fight alongside me at some point, but I didn't expect it to be so soon.
I think the music
You never
is
let
chill.
me down, Kaser. You should get going. The parade starts soon.
GameStop have a leaked Silk Song's price. It's same as the first game. $20, but it won't really matter. I think I'll probably double dip with that. Hell yeah.
I've spent a lot of time preparing for this operation, Kaser.
Yeah, yeah. Typical smaller character where they're like, just make them a little bit smaller.
We just need to reach the top of the city wall and launch the fireworks at the right time.
Okay, well, at least it's not full
Simple,
destruction.
right?
Yeah, interesting rumor going around. Is there maybe a multiplayer option
You and
in
Sibling just agreed that
The
I
Witcher
could go.
4?
You wouldn't go back on your word, would you?
Alright. They've been very
And you'll
quiet
be there
lately,
to protect me, right?
the CD Projekt guys, so I'm
Louisa
hoping
has
we'll
shown she
hear
can handle herself. I
from
think
The
you trust
Witcher
her.
remake
Plus,
or Witcher
She knows
4
the route to the fireworks.
soon.
Then stay close to me. Do what I say.
And then that
when I
Blood of
say.
the Dawn Walker, that would keep me
Don't
happy.
worry,
too.
brother. I won't let you down.
Let's do it.
I think most of us we love the Injustice series, right? I mean, it's like Mortal Kombat style fighter with all the superheroes, and it's just fun to hear them chatting to each other. But over the course of the last couple of months, I've had people making memes and coming out and saying like how shit the superheroes look in it. Would you agree with that? I don't think so. I think they're detailed. Yeah, I mean, it has a story, which most fighters still don't do properly. And so they choose their own comic book styles and everything that's based on it, and the suits and that. You know, they're not all winners for sure, but I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think NetherRealm has been going through some issues no one even realizes, but their last couple of games have not sold as well. And more importantly, it's one thing for a game to sell or not, but if the lasting appeal isn't there, and Mortal Kombat 1 has gone through like people just generally fucking hating it, despising it, and falling in love with it. And we'll see. But Injustice 3 kind of has to work. Like Warner Brothers are not taking any risks anymore. That includes just standard budgets. Alright, follow her to the city walls. So we're gonna do
Elzana,
a
she's
cheeky
kind
kind
of
of,
scary,
almost
don't
like
you
a
think?
Strange, maybe.
recruitment for our
She's the
resistance.
one.
I wonder what this
You must be
currency.
curious, right?
It's not picking up a whole lot.
What?
About who's better.
We got a
you
mini
or
map.
her.
I like that kind of steel
My
blue
gifted
they're
one
using
can
for
defeat
everything.
hundreds
That's
of
very
soldiers
nice.
with ease.
A little bit
Physically, she's no match for me.
7
But
remake.
beyond that, she's impressive, all right.
You peasants and
Wouldn't be surprised if one of the devs themselves was doing some of the voice actors. That stuff is expensive. One game I wanted to go back and play was Final Fantasy Origins. It was from the guys who did Neo and all that, Team Ninja. It was a Souls-like based on an alternate reality version of Final Fantasy 1. And they make very, very tough games.
Our
But
home is just
okay.
ahead. But
Right.
I think we should attend to our mission first.
I played the demo on the stream. I enjoyed it. It was still kind of a little bit wooden. But I hear nothing but good things about it. You can get it for like next to nothing these days. I don't know, something like that. If there ever was time. Honestly, I'm more kind of fixated on continuing like my little marathons and fun. Like more Tomb Raider, more Soul Reaver.
There
soldiers
and more Metal
everywhere.
Gear when I finished
It's
this.
really unsettling.
And more Gears. The idea was, I was like, oh yeah,
Anti-May.
of course she's anti-May.
It's good to see you, Kaser.
During the summer you'd be a
But you
bit
need
quieter,
to be
but honestly,
careful.
I don't think it's ever slowed down.
There are so many
There was a little bit of
soldiers
time
all
near
over
the start
place.
of August, that's
You
about
need
it.
to go now.
Got it. We're leaving now. Goodbye, Auntie May.
Bye, Auntie-May.
I
Yeah, she's
wonder if
definitely
it's
gonna get
possible to learn
hurt
to
or
become a
captured.
gifted one, brother.
I've heard that one must touch the origin of the gifted energy to become a gifted one. As to what the origin of the gifted energy is,
Ooh, yeah, you obviously
I have no
touched it
idea.
already. You can't just be jumping off walls. Gifted energy. Definitely God stuff, right? Yeah, harness special abilities. Bump, 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 bump. No, Forspoken had lovely traversal and good powers, but it was written by like a woman in her late 30s, a white woman, thinking she knew what it was like for a black woman in the hood of New York. And it really reflects that. It is horrendous. Horrendous. I can't believe the actress, the voice actress, was okay with that. Like, there has to be a point where, like, just get the money, say the line, I get that, but Jesus, it's embarrassing. I think a lot of these voice actresses, I hate to say it, but they become influencers, which means they're fucking brain dead on a good day. So they will say that stuff.
This way.
Have you seen the average, like, TikToker, or have you seen the average
Be careful and make sure to close it behind
influencer?
you.
And they say the same shit over. They're like a robot. It's the same 50 TikToks. It's like, are you serious? Could not be serious. I think I'll just put my phone on the ground, you know what? Because you're just going to be awkward. Alright. Cool. Like most of these games, you kind of want to take a big chunk out of it at the start. You'll never get anywhere.
Are already up there.
I give my life. Look at the little details on the jewelry and our little bow. And he's got some cool stuff, the belts and what that t-shirt's kind of sick too. I had something, a t-shirt like that. I like those kind of ribbed t-shirts. It's so hard to get now. Fucking hell. I used to have one, I got it in River Islands. It's so cool. And it was like one of those little hippie things. Touch with like little grunge, one of those grunge hippie things like Trent Reznor who just made it. And then just it literally fell apart. I must have had it. I must have wore it like non-stop for a good few years. Just fell apart in my hands. What's up with you? Look at her. She's so happy. She just wants to be on a job. You see, never leads to her death.
Time to split up.
Oh, that's never a good idea. Have you not watched Scooby-Doo? You gobshite. Hey, Scooby-Doo.
I'll use the command decks to open the doors and the elevators for you.
why can't we just take the same route?
Security has been on high alert as the festival nears. If we don't take down the guards and monitors, they're bound to alert even more guards. Don't
Okay.
worry. I've been in here many times.
What? When did you...
You're in trouble. His hair is absolutely
I don't
ridiculous,
just
isn't
stay
it?
at home all
I
the
can't
time when
deny
you're off
it.
on a mission.
It's giving cool and giving cringe at the same time.
You
Do we
ready?
still say that? You ready? Not yet. Hold on, let me get some of these goodies around here. You ready? Let's have a look at this world. Not bad. Water, actual, when we were close to the water in the village, it looked good. I hate to be so
Where are you
critical.
heading,
Sorry.
brother?
I hate to be so critical. I have to remind you, it's a small budget, one-man team for a long, long time. I see a lot of these pop up
brother?
on Twitter now, you know, I'm
Go ahead and
constantly
clear the
watching.
path.
But
Be careful,
calling
Lisa.
something a solo dev these days doesn't give it quite the kudos that they're expecting anymore. Okay, you're going to go that way. Press X to jump. There's a jump button, everybody. Calm down. It's not God of War. Got a nice little spring jump. Bump, bump. Even that kind of music as well. It's so 7 remake code. It's definitely not a bad thing. Some sexy sax. Now people, I don't know why, like I'm not trying to diss the dev or anything, but whatever it was, Media Market, which is kind of a more
Response.
I can
mainland
activate the switch for you,
European,
brother.
German video game electronics shop, had this game going for $30. I won't lie, I looked around and see, because I don't mind getting that cheap, but then I started to sort of feel bad. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it really has worked his arse off in this game. But no, I ended up getting a full price. I think it was 60, 65, something like that. Something weird like that in the middle. Still good in like it was, I think it was 80 for Metal Gear, you know. Which is You know, fucking remake.
Leave the mechanism to me.
Oh god, she's gonna turn all this stuff on.
Hang on.
Thanks a lot.
Classic Louisa.
Sprint.
No worries. It's a good warm-up.
Hooah. He's on Gladiator. Oh damn.
Thing to remember about the Imperial Army reaction turrets. They self-destruct when destroyed.
Okay.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything. Time to whoop your ass. Alright, you can see the Y button. Oh Jesus. Is there a dodge or L1? Okay. That's not really a dodge when you're in combat. Because it's more of a juggler and hack and slash game, your triangle button is almost 100% puts you straight into the air. So it's more Devil May Cry than anything. I love those type of games. The gaming is not slowing down, man. And if you're not like actively looking into some form of of Game Pass or something, like you'll miss out. Well, I'll have Hollow Knight on the Game Pass, Outer Worlds 2 on the Game Pass. I have Ninja Gaiden 4. And it looks like they're going to show off Forza Horizon 6 in 2 weeks' time in Japan. And then I think in October they're doing a Halo event, which should be the Halo remake. And Gears E-Day and Fable. Yeah, it's mad.
Hey, I've activated the mechanism.
There you go. Bonk. Going up. First flower, men's way. Look at this dude. One thing I will say, a lot of these games, you either like Expedition 33, their hair is so big it makes their head bigger, and then in this game and a lot of Asian games, they work so hard on the hair that the heads are too small. The face, like, it's such a strange thing. It's Monster Hunter has the same problem as well. So it's weird. I think maybe they overcompensate for the hair, and then like his head is too small for his shoulders. Then he's getting the Hasanabe effect. Thank you. Here we go, boys and girls. The squeeze through.
Got it.
You can't play a game in the last 12 years without a squeeze through. Don't remember them much on the 360, but right at the end there, they were going pretty hard. Alright, let's get into a little bit of combat. There we are, more robots. What the? See? Oh, that's really cool. That acts like a straight up, just knock them in the air and then you go down. Okay, cool. Then we have, see, I'm looking around at my D-pad, so we have like D-pad buttons. Will that hurt them? Pretty close. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay. Alright, and we can lock on as well. Good stuff. Oh, nice block. Nice. Maybe we'll have like a parry that heals. Good, good, good. Alright, cool. Love that effect when they die.
It won't always be this easy.
There's one thing the PS4 brought in. It was like hyper attention to detail in particle effects, and PlayStation 5 is no different. I'll always remember like those early PS4 games like Killzone, Shadowfall, and Infamous Second Son's like, do you like particle effects? I guess. I don't really mind. You're getting particle effects.
Perfect.
Final Fantasy was always a doozy for those as well. Alright. Let's see if we can muck this up. Little Frogger, why not? We gotta ride the blue one. Oh, he didn't even remotely try and grab onto that. Good lad. There's not a whole lot of forward momentum with the jump, which sounds kind of oxymoronical, but there you go. Like it's a fucking jump. You see, it's like you're suspended. Very strange. Maybe there's going to be an air dash later. No, it's kind of an air roll, I guess. Maybe I'll use that. What a goober. What a goober. When you're playing so many Metroidvanias that give you such control in the air, it's kind of embarrassing when you go back to 3D. Like that, you kind of rolls mid-air. I wonder if that, I think we gotta come over here anyway. But you see he's rolling in a suspended animation as well. Watch. It's like gravity shifting a bit weird there. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. What do I know about video games? Don't fall off now. Don't fall off now, you hear? Hello, bitch. Yeah, the autosave is like different chibis of the characters. It's cute. Very cute. Even though the latest Final Fantasy games have been definitely pushing into the wide linear.
Nice work.
Still not easy to make.
Wow, an actual compliment.
Yeah.
I'm flattered. The
You know, you better take
the top of the city wall is right ahead.
Yeah, so I wanted to play a little bit, like normally I do a new game first, but I wanted to do Metal Gear first because the controls are so very like specific, and I was like, if I don't, I'm going to just forget everything immediately. This one being like a juggler, I wouldn't even like, I still put like Metal Gear doing its own thing, and something like Ninja Gaiden is in its own class, even though it would be considered the same.
You're stronger than before.
You are juggling a lot of enemies. It is
Guards
hack
were
and
poorly
slash.
trained, no
It
combat
goes beyond that.
experience. They only know how to pick up in combat.
4 seems to be heating up really well, which is great. It's been a great year for games. I honestly think so. I know the average person won't say that. And then like, we'll have a bit of fun with COD, even if it's play campaign and drop. That'll be Game Pass. And then I'll just put the money I would have spent on that into getting Battlefield 6. And I won't be getting any fancy editions. But you know, EA will push everything.
Quite the view from the city wall, isn't it?
Why? I wonder why hot air balloons. It's really cool. You don't see them used enough in games. Honestly, Forza does it. Oh, it's like almost like a Chinese lantern festival. Oh, cool. Getting Kingdom Hearts vibes. There's a few indie games coming up now. Very nice little 3D action adventure games, kind of cutesy, that are following Kingdom Hearts. That'll be fun too. There's one thing I have learned, definitely this generation, is how annoyed you get from not getting the AAA games you want, or the AAA games just failing miserably, you know, and then falling back on the AA and indie games. They just do it better, and they'll do it right. You know, we're looking at EA. Nearly every single one of EA's franchises have now either splintered off and they're making their own game away from EA, or their indie games are doing, or indie devs are doing it better. You know, you're gonna have like Plants and Zombies, their own little thing. We have Inzoi taking over from Sims. We have Exodus coming from like Mass Effect guys, and the list goes on. You can do that with every single AAA game dev. I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts as well, and this kind of is a nod to Final Fantasy. So there you go, and Devil May Cry as well. So there you go. If the AAAs take so long or they ain't doing them well, you can always rely on these guys. And let me tell you, if you're looking at a tried and true AAA franchise that's fallen off to give your money to, or a AA or indie game, it's always AA or indie game every time. Just take that chance. You'll be rewarded for half the price every fucking time. I know you might feel like it's like, oh, do you want the puppy farm purebred, or do you want like a rescue dog that's a little down on their luck? And trust me, it gives you so much love back.
You're gonna have to deal with it.
And so do these games. You can see the heart. Does it get everything right? No. Might it crash or have bad maybe storytelling or a little bit rough around the edges? Sure it does. But like the fact that it even exists sometimes is incredible. It's a miracle. Whereas the AAA stuff, they're shiting it out with hundreds of millions of dollars and thousands of employees, and it runs like ass.
Hogan was moaning about how heavy it was.
Wow, this is gorgeous. It's kind of got a little kind of Paris thing going on too. Alright, let's see, what is this? We're going to be setting off some fireworks, is it? Is this it here? Nice. Alright, let's be a nice little intro. Yeah, the red leopard, like, that is a choice, my friend. Good for you.
Once, Hogan was right.
Well, we do want to make it a display to remember, right? Now we need to stand the launcher up and fix it on the ground.
Dang.
I've marked the ground where you need to place it.
Thank you, I see that.
Don't drop it.
I won't, calm down. Step back. Oh, Terry, back up, Terry. Anyone know what that means?
The last couple of steps. Hold it steady while I fill it up.
Okay. Stabilize the launcher. It's like one giant, like, Roman candle. This is gonna go horribly wrong. Alright. Come on, you wanna fill it up? What are you doing? Little goober.
Lay the gunpowder at the bottom first.
Careful, pack it tight.
Then we put Hogan's special fireworks mix in and...
Yeah, just so many fantastic games, and as a Souls-like fan, even though I am getting fatigued, I'm still like more spoiled than ever. Ready, brother.
The parade should pass our position soon, I think.
I think, just like, very slowly, but I think society is sort of healing from going too far left and too far right, and we'll sort of end up hopefully in the middle somewhere. It's probably going to still take at least 5 years or so. The same thing is happening with games. I think everyone is voicing their concerns and just basically bitch slapping these AAA game devs into you know, what's right. And hopefully the others will learn. Like, I think Expedition 33 is really going to save this generation. I know it sounds crazy. You're not going to see games just magically copying that, but they're going to see that mantra and be going like, okay, look, we can do things like we did them on the 360, you know. I hope they learn that, because if they don't learn, they're going to die. The studio's going to die, and I'm sadly say it, like, fuck them if it happens. That if you don't learn your lesson quick enough, you've only got yourself to blame. You can't blame us for not buying games if they've been released at new, improved, horrible, greedy prices, and they run like ass, they play like ass, and they look like ass. I don't care. You can say ray tracing, you can say fancy graphics. If I see texture pop in, shitty performance, and just general like extra bloom and sweaty fucking Vaseline on everybody, how does that make a game look better? We are so fucking drunk and high off this 4K ray tracing stuff. We don't even know what looks good anymore. We haven't a clue. I see PC heads that are pushing their 5090s, and you couldn't ask them a single thing of why it looks good. They'll just say it looks good. They couldn't tell you. Just like, yeah, but it's running at 240 frames and it's fucking 8K. I'm like, that's not why it looks good. Tell me why. They don't have a clue. They're the same thing again. The hopeless, hapless, feckless consumer. And we live with them day in, day out. People like, we've gone so bad with food quality. There's like people getting fucking listeria and dysentery off their vegetables. I'm like, what? We're getting meat diseases off our vegetables. And they still fucking eat the stuff. God damn it. Oh, here we go. Now we got some baddies. I'm getting a little bit of Final Fantasy 12 from these guys. Creepy. She is gorgeous. Alright, some weird high priests or something. We gotta take down this empire. Oh, damn, there's the teleportation. Whoa! It's a great, like, defender. Cool, cool. Nice. We were just doing a simple mission. They had an extra mission. Holy Christ. Nice. Oh, my. Who is this? He looks a bit like the main character. Okay, to teleport out. Is this a distraction or something? I think so. I like the music. Was that an attempted assassination or something? I don't know. Doesn't he look like the main character? Oh no, they see this. Oh no. Get out of there, you idiot. Oh, I told you. Plastic gunship. Get Louisa out of there. Where's the teleporting chick? Holy Christ. Is this the mage? Sick. Oh no, not the innocent people as well. That's bad. Oh no, what the fuck are these creatures? What is going on in this game? We saw those crazy gods at the start as well. So yeah, sorry to get ranty and ravey. It's just I'm passionate about this stuff, but I mean, hands tied behind my back. I wish I could do more. I don't want to be soapbox. I don't want to be, you know, a politician fighting for the people, but just for games, you know. Yeah, it just doesn't really help at the end of the day. You guys have heard this stuff 20 times over. Nice! Clearly this was not meant to happen. Get out of here, Louisa. Don't worry about him. Kaser can look after himself. Oh, you idiot. What the fuck? He's able to jump off walls but can't hold on to a bit of a concrete rebar? What a goober. Oh well, we have to set up the game. Come on now. Nice. Now he straight up looks like Noctis. Holy Christ. The darker hair. Hey, so far so good. I'm liking this. I'm trying to give it an honest shot. You know, there's a lot of people trying to shit on it right now and this and that. It's like, Christ. I always call out performance issues if I see them. I don't shy away from that. Even if I feel weird about doing it, it feels like nitpicky. But I mean, performance is performance, right? So if that happens, I haven't seen that yet. But
was that?
We're not really out in the open areas.
A meteor shower?
No, it's some kind of aliens.
Where am I? This doesn't look like the sewers. Wait.
He has a weird way of running, doesn't he? He's kind of hopping every time he puts his foot down. See, now see him getting nitpicky. I don't want to do that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We'll just call out the shit that if anything actually goes wrong.
The armory's been destroyed.
The problem with like crashes and bugs, it's so situational, you know. One guy said he finished his Metal. He did a review of Metal Gear Solid, right? He said 5 crashes on PlayStation 5. Like what? Like we're about 4 hours into the game. I ain't crashed yet. Is that a new weapon? Cool. I don't rarely see crashes. I do see a lot of crashes in PlayStation. Yeah, what are you guys doing? That's a little bit slower. Maybe that's our... No, it's not. We were using that bow staff. Nice. Okay, we're seeing a lot of the same kind of juggle move. Let's see what else I can do. Can I block? I think so. Ooh, I'm getting fucked up. Can I block? These games usually have a block button. Have a dodge? I don't know if I have a block. Can you grab? Alright, dodge has a little bit of iframe, so just use that better. I think he has a block. Let's see, sorry, I'm getting a bit rolled and smoke there. You're trying out stuff. Did any of the other buttons do anything? I don't think so. I'm still in a dream.
What's this? The passage is blocked. Looks like I need to destroy these crystals.
Good lad.
Done.
Whoa, that's sick. How can you do that in combat? Down there getting smoked by whatever this alien force is. Let's see what's over here. Dead end. Any collectibles or anything? This reminds me so much of the start of Stellar Blade. You're going around these kind of cities and stuff. I do think there's an open world there. I got timed those or switched off for me. Definitely a nice looker of a game for sure. Lighting wise, it actually reminds me of Spider-Man, but maybe it's just the flames or something. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let's see what this guy said. You okay?
They're unconscious.
Yep.
They don't look seriously harmed.
It should be seriously handled. What a goober. Gnarly, dude. Oh, yeah. How about you guys? Like, do you buy much accessories every year? I think I've spoken to the point of ad nauseum about controller issues this year.
What the hell are they doing?
What the fuck? What about you guys? Are you into your accessories? I tend to err on the side of giving out about the mass consumerism for low quality with that stuff. But in the end, I forget myself where I'm more frustrated about it myself. I don't realize that maybe you guys are just having fun and just buying stuff and don't want to really feel like they're being chastised for buying some stuff.
Crazy.
So I get that.
What's going on
Serious
right now?
intruder.
I need to find
Do you
Louise
buy? Would
as
you
soon
buy
as
one or
possible.
two controllers a year? Like, it's hard to gauge.
All these crystals.
I guess it depends how much you
Are they
game
connected?
as well.
Yes, they are.
Maybe you're not as hard on controllers as me.
Cuts their
I
energy
do
bond and clears the way.
feel as though I am hard on technology. I don't know why. I think it's just one of those things. Not like, oh, you just don't know your own strength. I don't fire them into walls. I don't rage that much. I know I play a lot of those games. I think it's just the sheer amount of hours put into it, you know? I swear I don't mean to. But, yeah. I don't know. But I noticed it in other technology. Like, I'll go through multiple phone charging cables a month. That sounds ridiculous, but it is. I know, it's because I'm buying the cheap ones, but I've gone through the dear ones too, so it doesn't matter. I have a really good one right now. It's like an official Samsung one. It's already starting to pull away at the top, so yeah. I should just make my own. What the hell? Look at the shack. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that will, you know, they're really invested in these consoles and stuff, so they'll buy every stick. They'll buy lights and headphones and cameras. They'll buy everything.
We will cross paths again soon.
Oh, and that's the arena guy. It might be not how you say his
Show
name.
yourself.
Well, this is cool.
Whoa! It's
Whoa.
all coming down. I gotta find the exit. Fast.
That voice, man, sounds like Voice Critical or Young Yi or something. I'm surprised the voice. He's been doing a lot of voice acting lately. He's a very deadpan voice. Ba 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 bum. No sweat off us.
Get out of my way.
Well, yeah, I guess it's like to each their own.
I should be okay. For now.
Problem is, I do honestly
That was too
prefer the
close.
PS5 controller just a little bit. This generation, it's very close though. I don't care about the haptics. I don't care about the light. I don't care about the speaker, the microphone. I like the touchpad, and I like the ergonomics. I don't like the weird finish on it though either. So it's not. I don't like it. And then obviously, yeah, the battery sucks as well. But I like the shape of it, which is important. But you know, all that stuff is just in the moment. I can live without all of that. Like I'm using this controller. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they've made such a versatile controller, but everything else about it is cheap and lackluster. So dumb of me. I can't even say like, oh, just get the X version or whatever it's called, the Edge. I know multiple people that are sitting there with an unusable PlayStation Edge controller because of the drift and that. This is cool. I'm liking this. It's the kind of game I would have loved on the 360 as well. These are so important, these kind of games. Keep you going, those AA games. I've been having so much fun with AA games. Such a weird, I hate to even just besmirch them and just give them such a simple little thing, but you know, it's the only way of describing them, sadly. See, when I mention something that's new IP, a lot of things you'd be talking about in game, and then I realize like an idiot, I'm like not everybody's gonna understand what the fuck you're talking about. Does he grab ledges? Or he does, okay. So yeah, you know what I mean. So even like AA and AAA, what does that mean to the average person? Nothing. A game is a game. This guy definitely needs a double jump and a air dash or something. So let's hope we get those. He's a little stiff, God bless him. It's okay, it's no doubt something that will come over the course of the game.
Is that some kind of energy source? It looks
Human.
Human!
That voice again. Show yourself.
There is a console ahead. Use it to overload the energy chamber.
Yes, sir.
What? Why should I listen to you?
You want to get out of this place and back to the surface, don't you?
You say so.
You're right.
Slow walking, huh? We can't avoid it. Just talking about it, like Gears of War is the worst offender. That was 2007, and here we are. Fucking 15 years later. Almost 20 more likely. Almost 20 years later. That's crazy when you think about it. And yeah. Still doing it. You tell me the industry hasn't moved forward? Or I say, or you say it's not that bad when I tell you it hasn't moved forward. I remember when the PS4 first came out. Whoa. The hell did I just wake up? And when the PS4 first came out, we first started to get the free-to-play games on console. Like, then you remember Blacklight Retribution and stuff like that? The free-to-play shooter.
Monsters and crystals
and everyone was like, oh, fuck these free-to-play games. But then there was like the growing numbers, like 10%, 30% of people that were playing these games because they're fucking free. And you found deep within yourself, you even kind of moved over there. I didn't really adopt that type of stuff, honestly, until some of the gacha games. I know they're almost a running joke now because they're either, you know, Gooner bait or waifu simulators or whatever. But Genshin was the one that grabbed me, and it was like a hack and slash inside of a kind of a... What the flip? Why would he do that? Did you see that? That had nothing got to do with me. He finished his moveset, backed up completely, and then off the edge. I know I did the moveset, but I just wanted him to strike the thing. You're a little bit extra, aren't you, buddy? So yeah, I put like 300 hours into that without spending a penny. But they are quite manipulative, you know what I mean? It's gacha, it's gambling. There's a reason why it sounds like gotcha. Because they do gotcha. But obviously those have now become completely predatory and completely just really people getting sick of them. You know, they're overdone to death. They're not going anywhere either. So we're going to get one that's going to be like Spider-Man, another one that's like GTA. We'll eventually get one that's just going to incorporate every single video game you think of, you know? You'd have a Sims-like inside of a hack and slash, inside of a Souls-like. That is this falling? Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. Jeez, I didn't know it was an elevator. It's very Final Fantasy 7. I'm liking this. Nice dark intrigue, aliens, weird stuff going on. It's cool. Can I get over this?
Now, to overload the chamber.
Overload the chamber. I don't even know why I'm doing it. Nice. I don't mind being the guy to try these games that people are on the fence, you know. Vanisher's Ghost of New Eden is like the perfect example, and I like that game more than God of War. That's crazy, like I hate the shit on Ragnarok so much. I noticed people didn't like 2018, I loved 2018. But it left itself in another situation.
Where am I?
Whoa!
Your heart, it is full of
Massive
anxiety,
dragon. Okay. I've heard of Imagine Dragon, but Massive Dragon.
Voidrax have invaded the Primarius, leaving only destruction in their wake.
Primarius.
How do you know so much?
One you care deeply for could be lost at any moment.
Enough. Tell me what you want.
I can grant you power, power enough to
It's a
escape
Happy
this
Meal.
place together.
Why? Why me?
You are the first human in a millennia to hear my call.
Sure.
Relax your mind. Embrace my power.
That is sick.
What are you doing? What's happening?
It sounds like we don't have a choice though. Whoa. I guess this is the gifted energy they were talking about. It's always gotta be dragons, isn't it? It's pretty badass. Really, really nice texture work. I can't lie. I know you're gonna be seeing them so much, so you gotta get that leather jacket right, but they really did. It's like half scuffed, but you can like you almost like reach out and touch it. It's got that leathery look to it. Look at this little dude. You're gonna be pissing me off whole game. Alright, complete tutorial. New ability on okay. So receive reward, huh? Alright, if you say so. Oh, look at this. Nice. Weapon, sword, yeah. The sword is versatile. Basic sword. Yeah, launch, leaping, slash. Yeah, did that. Alright. There you go, slash. Unleash the sword waves. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Special attack, then press the leaping slash. Whoa, that's so cool. Then press while airborne, okay. Alright. That's grand. Looks like we're gonna have some kind of a demon mode now, L2, R2. Dodge, infused, cost of stamina. Oh, maybe that's what was going on. We got perfect dodge and blitz burst. And while using press square to consume 1 unbound energy, use blitz burst. Alright. Okay. Oh, nice. It's like Bayonetta's Witch Time. Instant slash at the cost. Okay. So it's unbound energy. It's basically a combat block. Oh, look at this. I was wondering, was there a block? Perfect block, okay. A few little souls-like things. And you use power attack, blue warning press to perform a perfect block. Okay. Press up. Hold on, something's wrong. No control? Something's wrong. Oh, I see it now. I see it. There's this thing. I didn't see that. He was giving me the block. Nice. Okay, that's gonna take some getting used to. I can't lie. I'm not the one blocking. There's like a circle around me.
Good job on that block.
Thanks. Please, I hope you don't keep saying that the whole game over, do you? It's very weird to not be blocking with the blade. I can't lie. Definitely gonna take some getting used to.
That was close.
Perfect block. Yeah, we'll see if we'll use that much, huh? Good lord. Want to be a type. It's kind of like a parry too. After certain attacks will flash for a brief blue blow. I see. Press R2 to perform a burst pursuit. Yay. That it? Yep, burst pursuit. Then there's L2, R2. Okay, so there's a lot more to this. That's good. Arena power. There's L2 plus those buttons, and then you can do different moves with them. They'll be good. I like those kind of moves. Okay.
Please.
Damn, there's AoE. That's good. Good for crowd clearance. Gotta build up the energy. Can I do it mid-air too?
How about this?
Really. Then we got this fusion merge. Nice. This will be our demon mode. Okay, they still have the Chinese characters there. I like that. Alright, let's go.
Help me, Arena.
Nice. Okay, so that's something. Congratulations. We earned Voidrax crystals. Let's do a leveling system too. Should be good. Alright. It's gonna follow us around.
What just happened to me? This feels so weird. You?
We're strong.
You are the one that spoke to me? My name is Kaser. What should I call you?
You may
Billy.
call me Lord Arena.
So it is
All right.
Arena.
It's time to go, Arena.
Arena. Just because it's spelled that way doesn't mean shit these days. I was thinking I can go this way, but I can't. Go this way? Oh, I got a double jump. That's because of Arena. How about air dash? Yes! Oh my god, I was just asking for that. Thank you. Okay, this is a dev that knows what he's fucking doing. Let's go. Don't you love when you're like, this feels a bit stiff, it needs a certain something. They're like, yes, we already know. There you go. Yeah, you know, I fucking love that. Oh, I love good devs. I love good devs.
Nothing more.
Dude, this is Ubisoft to be fucking charging me for it. It'd be like, nice! Oh my god, I did a perfect block, everybody. I swear it was intentional. I'm doing crazy shit right now. It's cool. God, I feel like 75 times faster.
Was that the power you spoke of?
I totally meant to do that perfect block. I like to just say like, you proud of me? Knowing that you guys are like, shut the fuck up. No. Dynamite likes to just go, no.
I can feel your emotions.
Do better. My damn.
It is the
Have you ever
truth.
thought about going into the army, Dynamite? Becoming a drill sergeant? You got the perfect... you got the perfect thing. Oh my god. My god. You little pisswad, I ain't proud of you. God damn. Hey, give me that treasure. This is mine. Those treasure chests couldn't get smaller at the try. We got you get skill points. Is that what that is? Oh, back on the PlayStation. It's been a while. Accidental photo mod. Shout out to Amid on that one. Amid came in the other day. He was talking about doing cool bow and arrow parkour. Like, you have to like run and get to. Oh, that's the yellow things are stamina meter. Well, now I know. And yeah, bow and arrow getting to between different stages. That's so cool. Don't know if we have anything like that here. They're really trying to push stuff like Euro camps and all that. Oh, witness me. Oh, I will. Wonder what signifies why they're green color. What? What chip? So he is going to be yapping the whole game. See, I'm okay with the yapping in the story, but the love of God damn.
Hey, watch out!
Wouldn't be a bad idea to have them shut off a bit mid-combat.
You can handle that, right?
Yeah. Here's slash combat. I actually think like Death Stranding 2 was almost ruined because of
Won't fall here.
Dollman not shutting up. I'm seeing
This place.
a
was
very
built to
big
drain your power.
pattern emerging. Looks
Are
like
you
you
the
can
source of gifted
kind of
energy?
slam down
You
with
always
it.
ask
In modern
so
games
many
where
questions,
the first
human.
game is
Well,
tolerable and fun and different.
wrong.
They fuck it up in
I'm
the
not
second
the
game.
one
It's
who's
great.
gifted
And that
energy
used to be
was
just a
trained.
movie thing, but
And
now
what
like
you call
sequels to
gifted
games are
energy
arguably the
is
best.
actually
They don't fuck it up to the
Voidrax
third game, but
energy.
now they're like, hold my
Voidrax
beer,
energy.
I'll do it on the second game.
Forget
So
it.
Mimir, I think we can all agree
First.
Mimir is quite fun in the first God of War, right? And then you don't have to deal with Atreus that much, or Freya's doing her own thing. Second game, we have Mimir, who I think even the voice actor got a bit cocky and just really is a pain in the arse. And then you've got Atreus and Freya and everyone else telling you how to do puzzles before you get there. Just incorrigible. That's the only word for it. You need to be taken out back and whooped till they shut the fuck up. And then like that almost goes for every AAA game. It's so bad. Why did they do that? It's like they are afraid to just let a game kind of sort of drink it in a little bit, you know? Why did they do that? They're afraid downtime. They're afraid of just a little bit of quietness. I wonder how you get in there and just break it. Guess I'll just try and break. Maybe it's a little squeeze through moment, is it? Equip with a sword, unleash sword waves. What do I need to do? I need to get him with the waves through there. Okay, that's pretty clever. Nice. This is really good. We'll see how it goes. Liking the music, liking where things are going. Movement system is good.
It looks like this lab has been here for a long time. How long have you been locked down here?
Spare me your sympathy, human.
Bear me. He's got a little Willem Dafoe or something going on, isn't he? Yeah. A little Liam Neeson as well. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Wow. What are these crystals?
So that
They are
crystal?
the crystallization of highly concentrated Voidrax energy.
Voidrax energy.
Voidrax, huh?
So the monsters I've been killing are Voidrax?
You're Voidrax. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of spamming getting it wrong, huh? See how the bosses are. As I always say with these games, you can't. Oh, Jesus. A weird squeeze through there. It's hard to fully. I think a combat. I can actually help them. Cool. A combat can live or die in the moment. But, oh, I couldn't even see him.
Lend me your strength.
Boom, baby. I think he killed both of them. Damn. I was trying to help him.
For this. Hey, watch out!
Nice. That's so cool.
Look there!
Look here. Look, listen. I like the stamina meter. They don't usually fuck with that in these kind of games. What is that blue shit coming off me? Is that a bug or a glitch? It's got to do with that crystal. I think it's just giving me Eastern crystal stuff. Fury merge.
Help me, Arena. Great.
Wow, I didn't even do anything. Just instantly killed me. Yeah, the crystal is just recovering everything. So how do you stay in this mode? You just do. Try, I couldn't help you, Lynch. Oh, there you go. You went over there for a second. Oh, baby, baby. Can we get over there? Are we gonna? Can we break this crystal? I think they're feeding off it. So are we.
These monsters. These Voidrax. Are you one of them?
In some sense,
But they
No,
didn't
no.
come here to save you.
correct.
He's a void dragon. See it? It's close. Can we break through here somewhere? Oh, you little stinker. Gonna trap me in there? Isn't that cute? Come on down. You guys want some of this? Let me keep practicing and getting used to the dodges as well.
You can handle that, right?
Of course I can. Well, you'll see, like with these kind of games, you're gonna find out very quickly which the game favors. It will sometimes favor blocks and dodges. Okay, that is sick. I love that little crystal shadow stuff he's got going on. He's gonna hit me just as I went by. Almost. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you, little chesticle.
You never have too many of these.
High, they're even called high potions. What I'm liking seeing right now is everyone's so afraid of GTA 6, but I'm seeing a lot of devs just say fuck it. They're not afraid to announce stuff. And that's great. I think once you're like you get a buffer of about a month, it should be good. I think. Like honestly, if it is, it will be a huge success. But it's gonna have a rough probably launch for GTA 6 online.
Handy.
And it's doing its thing, you know. There's stuff with skill points and levels and stuff, so there's obviously all of that to come. Don't worry, this is definitely what this developer had going at the start. You get me? So I was kind of trying to say. You can always tell this was probably meant to be the bulk of the game. Clearly, there's going to be a whole open area, and you know it's one thing having an injection of a budget and backing, which is great, but you hope at least when you know they're getting on games get on the Game Pass or this China Hero project or any of that they're getting the expertise from Sony and Microsoft, right? Probably a good chance this will come to Xbox or at least PC. It's already on PC, but you know what I mean. Down the line, it's just what Sony are doing right now. So are they going to have like a little more precise platforming now? Yeah, okay. We'll see. Alright, we gotta be careful. I don't want to go. I think they want us to go that way. We're gonna get rid of the crystal first. I don't think he's much of a shadow, does he?
Oh, my body feels so different.
I won't lie to you,
Power of the dragon.
but
You sound like a stall holder trying to sell a potion.
doing any kind of platforming without proper leg grabbing and shadow work. It's probably for the best to skip it. Oh, there was one over there. Boop. So if I press it again, he does a slam down. So I have to remember not to spam it when I'm doing platforming. Alright. Still a little bit stiff, I can't lie. That's kind of par for the course for hack and slash games though. Devil May Cry and the Ninja Gaiden games. Anyone else goes, oh no, it's anything but stiff. Like, go try and move outside of the animation of your last combat, and you'll see there's a brief moment where they're either, you know, unreadying their weapon or just going into this normal stance, but you genuinely can't move, and it's in those moments where you're like, that's the stiffness I talk about. And most of that can be
more monsters on the surface
fixed through animation cancel.
I will find you,
but they don't. A lot of games don't do that. They won't do it. I think it's too hard to do animation cancel or something. It infuriates the shit out of me. A lot of Metroidvanias are able to do animation cancel. Nice, you can block those, okay. And I like that they do that. See, I don't actually... There we go. I don't want you to be going up in the air like that. Worthless. Yeah, a lot of these games people don't tend to flock to because they're quite... oh, I was trying to climb up on it. They can end up being quite samey. I might just kill this guy before I open. Badum, badum, badum.
You can handle that. How do you feel about Lord Arena's power, huh?
Yeah, he might be too yappy. We almost dead, I think so. But you know, it's nothing that the dev just can't fix, you know?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, get skill points. What's that? Okay, equipment, everything's pretty much locked. We're still in tutorial land. It's good though. Now we saw with like Horizon Forbidden West, they had to go into and do an update to shut Aloy up, and I believe they did a little bit with Atreus and Freya, where they were solving puzzles as you walked into the room. You didn't even know there was a puzzle in the room, you know? So just stuff like that.
It's not over yet.
And you see that it's definitely a Western game problem. Now you see there, that was a nice recovery. Okay, see, that's not too bad, see? It's alright. Stellar Blade ironically had a bit of the same issue too, but for her it wasn't even just animation cancelling or animation ending, it was literally waiting for the fucking physics of her jiggles to slow down. Like you'd stop for a minute and then her booty cheeks would catch up.
Kids these days.
So funny.
What has he been up to for all those years I was locked away?
No, I was expecting the cringe dialogue of the wristband from Forspoken. I think I've picked up Forspoken like twice now, and then still got rid of it. Like I have a few games that I got like bargain bin price. Like one was called Scars Above, which is a more story-based Returnal. I want to play that.
You're wrong. She's a fighter like me.
I get into this thing where I'm like setting aside games for stream and just never having the time to play them. It's just fucking 50,000 other games. It's all good. I'm glad. Like I think this year I've only. Oh man, I've dropped very little. Or if there's games I'm not fully playing, it's like, okay, we'll do a one stream of an indie or one stream of this. And we'll kind of know in our hearts that it's like, nah, this like we've seen all we need to, you know. I think the most thing you'll find with me, and it's probably frustrating maybe like for you, Bernie, or a few others, where it's like I'm really picky with DLC, and I know that in my heart. It's not even a money problem. It's just like, am I going to enjoy this, you know? Because here I am like dropping multiple. I just bought like all of the newer Persona games physical as well.
Voidrax are everywhere.
So trust me.
Where are you?
I just this month. What's this? The feed now? I've spent like at least about, I'd say on this, about 500 quid in the last like month. I'd say just for games. Oh, that was cool. Nice. Definitely doing those on purpose. I won't lie, just kind of hitting the L1 button would be more my style, but they might want me to block more. Ah, it feels really, really good. I can see that Devil May Cry meets like Final Fantasy 15, but honestly, they all owe their combat and arts to like Ninja Gaiden and Kingdom Hearts. I'm not gonna lie, Kingdom Hearts. It sounds crazy, but it was doing things. It's hard to know how much help or how little help they had. It was really good though. Is this something you guys would play, or you're like, eh? I do feel like as the, you know, that's what these devs don't understand. everyone's budgets are in the minus right now, you know. They're like, oh, do I have heating or food? Let alone talking about wanting to get tattoos and pets and rent and heating and games and music and all that stuff is gone. So like they're going to be extra choosy with their games as well. So that's why I find a lot of the AA games, especially with that volumetric, nice bit of fog there. It's kind of freaking out, but it's still nice. I find the AA this year especially have been really going at the mantra of €50, €50, €50. And to me and you, when we grew up buying games for 60, or if you're further back, some of them were 90, but mainly 60, that was the sweet spot. When a game comes out for 50, that's still too rich for a lot of people's blood. Me personally, if it's a smaller indie experience like a walking sim or even a Metroidvania, I find it hard to even justify $30, you know. And to anyone else, be like, that's basic inflation right now. That's very Gotham in the back, like the Batman and animated series. But yeah, I find it hard to justify that. Not like, it's just like, what are you getting? Like, some Metroidvanias you can be done. Like, that Trek to Yomi was done in 6 hours, and that was it. There was nothing that I could go back and do, you know. But then that game, 9 Souls, I put nearly 30 hours into that game. It's like, what? And then you're telling me there's a new game plus, and there's this and that, and different endings. I'm not finished it yet either, you know. So it's like, your mileage will vary, and I understand that people want to make their money go further, so they want to get hours of gameplay. And then you're constantly competing against the big 6, which are all free to play. It's still here. GTA Online is not free to play, I get that. Actually, I think they split it out and it is free to play now. Maybe they didn't. But either way, you can pick up a copy of that if you're very good. You can get a copy of that for, you know, as low as a tenner. Which has to be, oh, we're in a little battle scenario. You have to be very good. I know you can still be $60 everywhere. I live my life, not for honor, but for you. Another bollocks thing, that game is getting claimed, or that song is getting claimed on YouTube, which is gay. It's a video game song I really hate. Modern DMCA, I've always hated it, but just really stick it to it. Now YouTube are doing a thing where they're like, we're going to give you the benefit of doubt, you just call it a cover. And I'm like, fuck it, let's call it a cover then. I don't care. Because I don't give a crap about, I don't care about the couple of cents ad revenue. I care about it being blocked for people on mobile in certain countries. Stop doing that.
Your altruism is fascinating.
Your altruism, yes. I like a bit of altruism, but I end up getting to the stage of being pointed and laughed at trying to help people. It's like, damn, we are fucked as a society. Hello, sir. These are the fancy Nancy nobles that want to be saved by knights, not some pitiful little dude. Are you okay, man? All the hot air balloons won't help you now, will it? That's cool. I was playing because I wouldn't grab me unless it was for... Some people are like that, dude. I know you're only messing. But some games you are, I understand. I do think like Game Pass and PS Plus has also changed things as well. Everyone's layer of quality, like if we already saw it, like they re-released the Modern Warfare stuff, and everyone was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that for 50, 60 because of nostalgia boners, you know, when in reality that also should have been fucking free. I'm like that with stuff. For me, I'm really weird. If I'm hype about something, hell yeah, if I don't buy it in the first like week or two, I'm just gonna wait for a sale or wait for Game Pass and PS Plus. And I know that's counterproductive. In one hand, I'm trying to champion the indies, and the other hand, I'm like, wait for this, wait for that. But you know, they're getting a fat check that's cut from Louisa.
That's her, Louisa.
So yeah,
She's headed to
I
the
feel
central
too bad
plaza.
about it. It's out of our control at the end of the day. Even our fancy $70 or $50 or even 30 for an indie, it's not exactly going very far either, you know.
We must find their core to destroy them.
Their
We don't have
core.
much time.
People out there that do think their money goes further than others. It's like, no, it's just one copy. The same people that would go to the theater to see a movie 3 or 4 times or 12 times. You see them buying the game over and over. Whoops. Now you see, we're already in the tutorial section and a little bit outside, and we just got Arena within the last half an hour, and he's already redoing some of his lines. So you see that this is where the issue happens. if you're having this thing where it's recycling the lines, you must record like 15 or 30 of them. But how about this? Just shut up in combat. That's always my go-to. It was never a thing back in the day. Most times you just shut up in combat. Like Dollman telling me, "Oh, that really hurt, did it, Sam?" In Death Stranding 2, I wanted to wring his little doll neck. I wanted to chop him up to pieces and feed him to Annabelle.
Never have too many of
He's
these.
so horrible. And as a character, he's actually kind of cool, but I just didn't want anything to do with him because he had wore out his welcome. That's nobody's fault with the game devs. He didn't exist in the first game. Didn't have to listen to the yappy yaps. I know I yap as a streamer. That's different. I tend to do that out of awkwardness, habit, and not wanting dead air. And as a streamer, you're best not to have too much dead air. If anything, my worst streamer faux pas, I think, is I don't shut up during the cutscenes. That's my issue. So I'll be in the middle of a conversation or checking in or chatting with you guys. I don't shut up. Or I don't self-promote myself or push enough of the stuff. Like, I'll never do that. You couldn't bend my arm. I'd rather have a broken arm. Is she gonna help me? At least we're meeting up with her. Cool if we had some allies. Even cooler if we could play as them.
So, you survived, Kaser?
Yes, just
Where
about.
have you been?
Zana,
I wonder can
it's good to see you.
she see
And you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Zana?
And what the
Makes
hell
me
is
think
that
of
strange floating
Zatanna.
thing?
He's also kind of a mage. Maybe we'll be able to grab them.
Wait, that floating fish
As much as Devil May Cry 4 ended up kind of being a bit shite, and Nero was a bit shite, creating the Devil Trigger, which was this like phantom arm that would grab enemies and bring them to you. It's awesome. I wonder what that means. Oh, they were like suspended or something, so I couldn't hit them. Yeah, effects are very nice in this. They've done a great job. He should be so proud of himself. I hope taking a well-earned break and vacation. I hope he's getting a lovely massage by two very gorgeous women in the middle of Hawaii or something. No doubt they're probably working on
you're a gifted one too?
updates and stuff. I was playing Yakuza. I really like that franchise. Oh, nice, dude. I didn't think that.
No.
Which one were you playing?
Maybe.
I know you played
guess
Judgment, which I loved.
This thing is
I
arena.
keep meaning to. Like, I was gonna get like a
Bonded,
pirate,
granted me his
the
power.
newest one, the spin-off one. I played the demo for it, and I
And I thought the meteor storm
yeah.
was the weirdest
My problem
thing
with
to
them
happen
is
today.
I've seen people play
I
them
guess not.
sort of before, and then I've seen others, and you either are known for them on your channel and it thrives and people are waiting for you to play them, and then I've seen people kill their fucking channels by playing them because they are like 30-40 hour games, and you can have like literally 17-minute long cutscenes talking about like the politics of a Yakuza family and all this.
Hey, both of you.
You're like,
Show some
you know,
respect for
but
Lord Arena.
can she see him?
I have to get to the central
I
plaza
think
and
so.
rescue Louisa.
Lord Arena. I was playing
Where's
Yakuza 0.
Getty?
Nice. They did do a director's cut of it, a semi-remake, but only for Switch 2. It will come to other things later. So that was an excuse as well. I was like, oh. Did you play them in any specific order?
So going with you would create
They're
more
confusing
columns
people
and
too because
solutions.
they now have two games that are known as
Okay.
director's
So
cut,
let's split
and
up.
their actual remakes are known as Kiwami.
Gethia,
So if you
and I'll
see
see you back at
Kiwami,
base later.
that means a remake. Speaking of which, dude, I bought a month of PS Plus. I haven't done it in ages. I bought it for, what was that game that came out? Sword of the Sea. So I should use it. I think most of the Yakuza are there. Oh, let's see what happens with the idle animation. Just spinning around, I think. I like a good idle
I'll
animation.
see you back at base later.
Okay, see you back at base. She's gorgeous. My man. Oh, I'll see you back at base, alright. That's cool, dude. Like, do you prefer the kind of beat 'em up combat?
This is quite
For
intriguing.
whatever reason, they moved the modern ones. I believe 7 and 8 are now turn-based, and the spin-offs are still. Like a Dragon is still third-person beat 'em up, and what's that other one that came out? They're doing something with Ishin. No sign of Dead Souls yet. There's loads of spin-off games. Ishin was the samurai, ancient samurai one, which is good, but that one's, oh geez, you want to like your history in that one. And Dead Souls was a zombie game, which kind of was along the lines of Lollipop Chainsaw and Dead Rising, where it's just kind of like having a laugh, killing some zombies. Still good though. And they're actually, speaking of which, do a good point. Those guys, I think they're called the like Rigu Studio, or whatever they call themselves. They are they do their own conferences. They don't announce anything. They were announcing stuff at Xbox because of the Game Pass, but they do their own conferences, and they're doing one at the end of September, I believe. So They've been almost
Holy Knight's
consistently putting
commander.
out about 2 games a year now, which
Is
is
he
kind of
the
insane if you
product
think
of the
about it.
Ah, for a
But
human,
did you
should
see
be
their
proud
the
to be able
newest
to
game they're doing? It's
wield
outside of
Arena's
Yakuza.
power to
It
this
was called
extent.
like, I think it was called like Century at one point. It's set. It's obviously, you know, another one set in Japan during the 1920s, 1910s, and so there's a little bit of guns in it, but it looks unbelievable. I think it recently changed its name. Let's see if I can find it. But yeah, they're a hell of a studio. Like, you talk about getting your money's worth. Talk about getting your money's worth. Oh yeah, what is it? Ryuga something. Ryuga Kotoku Studio. Yeah, what that one? Yes. Oh, it's called Stranger Than Heaven now. Have you seen this? Look up Stranger Than Heaven. It was originally called like Century, I think it was called. But I don't think it's not Yakuza. So that could be another great jump on it in point. Played Yakuza 1 and 2 Kiwami. Really like 1 and 2 is weaker. I played Judgment, Lost Judgment, love them both. Nice! Take the mystery style, what I'm about. Hell yes. I didn't play Lost Judgment. That's my bad. I missed that. You get it pretty cheap. It's even on. And then it's because I did a freaking 9-hour stream at the end of Judgment like a fool. And it just didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth, but you're like, oh god. And we actively bring it up every once in a while. Alright, we're going to have to fight this guy. Is he going to hurt her? No, Luisa. Oh, is that like a ship? What's this holy order he's talking about? We got so much going on. That's cool, dude. I didn't know. Nice. Yeah, I don't think 0 came out till after like 6 or something. One of those, so you're okay. Who's your favorite character?
Kaser, thank goodness you're okay. Where have you been?
I'm sorry.
The newest kind of guy there.
The last few
The
hours
new
were
game is
crazy, but I'm
Ichiban.
here now.
Don't know
Stay
how I
behind
feel
me.
about him.
I'll deal with
He's a
these
goober.
two.
He's very goofy. And then, did you play sync finishes defense break? Against broken enemies and press square and X to perform a sync finish. Oh, I see it up there. Okay. Restored. Kaser's invulnerable perform a sync finish. Okay.
Take them out, Kaser!
Alright, well, calm down. He's kind of busy right now. Oh yeah. Nice. So he still followed me after doing that. So he might be a blocking boy. I need to get rid of this guy because he's just gonna keep annoying us. Alright, now let's go fight this guy. Come here, bitch. Right. Nice, yeah, see?
It's not over yet.
Hey, watch out!
Holy balls!
We're going down!
Yeah, let's try this. Boom! Sync finisher! And you just need to finish the sync off, boys.
How about this?
Fuck this guy up.
Let's go all out.
Fucking why not? We have these powers. Boom! Why not? We have the powers. We're not here. Oh, I have to change me back for the cutscene. Might be a real boss. Watch out! Not really fall on him. He doesn't really care anyway.
No, Kaser, please. Can you move? Can you get out? Maybe I can free you.
Yeah, they are really good detective games, aren't they? The Judgment stuff. There's like a small issue with a lot of detective games, especially like Sherlock Holmes and that. They're really fun, but then, oh god, there's the real boss. I got wasted it all. Oh no, is he gonna steal her? No, you bastard! He's gonna like suck the soul out of her. Vesper, you bastard! He's gonna end up getting her killed. What a coward! He basically used the kid as a human shield. No. Damn, he actually sucked the soul out of her. Well, we knew something was going to happen to her. She might be okay though. She might just be in a coma or something. That doesn't look good. Well, those were really cool detective games. And modern too, you know, the little drones and stuff. I like that. It didn't go full like Cluedo, but kind of half and half. Yagami is a badass.
No.
I hope they do a crossover at some point. Aw, we kind of knew something. He was either going to get captured or killed.
Louisa!
He needs something to go after, you know? He needs some big tragedy. A big quest. Maybe we can restore her energy. Put her in cryo or something. Don't even get me on repeated voice. I know, dude. I think it's something wrong. Getting pissed off. I want to play Sleeping Dogs with delisted. Yeah. It's fantastic. It's still play on PS4. They also wouldn't sell it, even not just with the bugs. It was just being weird. You know that thing where some of them just didn't have proper backwards compatibility? There was the definitive edition, and then you'd find it and it just has no listing to buy it. But if you can find it on the app, just keep an eye out. It might still be there.
I shouldn't have dragged her into this mess.
It's so good. You'd be surprised the voice actors in Sleeping
Actually,
Dogs.
she can still be saved.
There you go.
Only her soul has been drained.
I was thinking that. How do we save her? Oh, they can hear him. Okay, so they never really established that. With floating dragon.
What? Start talking.
I guess that's the lost soul aside part, right?
Soul from the Voidrax.
Voidrax.
Wait, this flying fish can talk?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It's a two.
Flying fish, flying fish. I am the Dragon Lord.
Yes. I like Yagami the
Kivya,
most.
are you
Yeah.
okay?
Kiryu, nice.
Who are you
Bit of a
talking to?
silent hard ass.
Fit-
For sure,
Wait.
for sure.
You can't see it?
Yeah, look up the man with
Only
no name.
humans infused
That's a
with
spin-off
Voidrax
game.
energy can see me.
Trust me, we're almost pushing
Voidrax.
20 games if you want to
I
put
thought they were
Judgment
just
at
a
Lost
fairy tale
Judgment in there.
made up to scare
20 fucking
kids.
games.
The stories tell of terrifying and savage monsters that feast on
And no
human
doubt they'll
souls.
announce the next one as well. And then
Wait.
Stranger Than Heaven. Look
Slow
that one
down.
up as well. That looks
If
badass.
they've eaten Louise's soul, how am I meant to get it back?
They're less eaters of souls, more like collectors,
Collectors.
hoarding them at their fortress.
I can't get over his hair color. I'm sorry.
According to legend,
he's the
humans
epitome of
vanquished
just
the
choose one.
Voidrax in a great battle at Mount
Got
Salvation.
the rat tail. We used to grow those when
Thousands
we were
of
younger.
years ago.
Is
Called
that
the
where
rat
they're
tails.
based? Could
When you
Louise's soul
braid
be
the rat
there?
tail. Then,
Mount Salvation.
you know, you're just being kids. You
That
don't know
name
any
does
better.
sound
But
familiar.
apparently it's lesser class to have a rat tail. Like travelers and hillbillies would have rat tails.
If there's even the slightest chance of finding her soul there,
Pull
I
that shit
must
out.
go.
Now I get the Irish mullet, which is just
Kaser,
curly.
I'm so sorry.
curled at the bottom. And then yeah, I thought maybe they were just going to end up leaving the Judgment games for the 3D combat in the Yakuza series, but no, it's kind of, it seems to be however they feel in the moment.
Celine, it's not your fault.
I do think we should like try and freeze her body or something. If her soul's gone, the body will
We will
deteriorate.
do everything we
We
can.
get her soul back and it's just like this ancient fucking decomposed mess. It's like, great!
These creatures. I wonder where they came from. And why they would drain human souls.
I don't know.
Things were bad enough before. And now, this is so much worse. But I'd like to go
So
with
much
you to
worse.
Mount Salvation. To see what we can find.
I won't lie to you, I can smell a YouTuber voice actor from a mile away.
Thank you.
There's no cadence.
stay
It's
here.
very strange. You can
People of this port
see
and Glimmer
their
need you.
eyes reading the script sometimes.
need a strong
I'm
leader
not
like you,
great at
Celine.
anything else. I barely
things
talk
back
on a
in
good
order.
day, but Jesus.
I understand. I'll make sure you have everything you need before you leave.
She's too fast. She's almost AI.
Go talk to Hogan. He'll be able to arrange some supplies that you might need. I'll meet you at the dock.
Is that AI? Girl, where is your cadence? You have no emotion in your voice. Can't even say that these days. Like, what if they're
Zana,
autistic, side?
What are your
Like,
plans
I don't
now?
think people are hiring too many autistic voice actors, are they?
I have to get back to
They
Mistwood.
try and stay away from people. Like, that's fucked up, really. Mistwood, okay.
Mistwood.
I want to go to Mistwood.
What's Mistwood?
It's where I used to live, where I became a gifted one.
Goodbye. You are definitely. I see your gifts right now.
You think the Voidrax could be there too?
This game's pretty badass. Get you.
Indeed. And I want to know
Gideon.
more about the link between the Voidrax and the gifted ones.
What was the comedy guy from Judgment Lost? Wasn't he supposed to get a? He was supposed to get a fucking. Well, it starts with a G, right? He's supposed to get a spin-off game, wasn't he? Or did he get DLC or something? He was a little goober. Yeah. I will play Lost Judgment one of these days. You trying to be a bastard. What the hell was his name? Did it start with G? It's been a while since I played it, in fairness. Forgive me. It's not as if I purposely don't know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Must have been thousands before there. Oh, Kaito. It wasn't a G, it was Kaito. Kaito, right? Yeah. I thought it was. Did he get DLC? Remember him? He loved wearing his shirts. Like silk leopard shirts and that. Kaito. Yeah, he was cool. That's cool, man. See, that's something I think we talked about this before, so I just probably forgot a little bit.
You think
It's something you
your new
wouldn't
buddy
expect
Arena has
from
anything
you, you
useful
know.
to say about it?
So I love that. Is it kind of your go-to guilty pleasure where you're like, everybody just fuck off and play Yakuza kind of thing, you know?
I believe
it is awesome. Yeah, now, some of those games, they haven't aged the best, right? Would you agree, even with the Kiwami stuff? Because if you look up, dude, those Kiwami remakes are actually pretty old. Some of them are like 2010, 2013, 2015, things like that. That's how long that series has been going, if the remakes are getting old. But for the most part, they modernize it and they get a little bump here and there, thanks to the newer consoles.
If I may, a question, Mr. Dragon.
Mr. Dragon.
Know how the
They were
Voidrax
very
made it from Mount Salvation to
PlayStation
here?
centric because they were on PS3 and that, you know, and that was always the case. And then Sega being Sega, they go where the money is. They were just inundated with checks from Xbox, and for a short while there, I don't think they're all on there, but every single one of them was on Game Pass for a short while, which is mad. And they even got like pretty much Game Pass and like marketing rights and all that, even a bit of exclusivity. But I think I want to say 7. That was where they moved over from Yakuza to Like a Dragon, but then there was one of the games called Yakuza Like a Dragon, so now we're meant to call it Like a Dragon, Like a Dragon.
Your polite tone is appreciated.
It's another one of
Answer
modern
your question.
censorship bullshit.
I have no idea.
Who cares, you know? Like, Yakuza themselves are not offensive, you know?
Mount Salvation. It's a mysterious
They're just doing their
place,
thing.
and long considered
You
forbidden
know, that I wouldn't say
territory
they're
to most
as
civilizations.
intrusive or dangerous as the Mexican cartel, which are literally higher power and run a country
The
than the
stories
government.
told of Solaria,
But they're
leading
actually doing a lot of
humans
good things
to
too,
ultimate
so it's
victory
weird.
over the Voidrax in the
It's a
final
clear-cut
battle,
case
and
of,
sealing them away
is
forever.
it better the devil you know or the new devil you don't
It
know?
seems there may be more truth to these kids' stories than we thought.
Yeah, looks like we'll head out on an adventure to try and find that beast or find where they collect
Mount
these souls.
Salvation and the Voidrax are linked.
Okay.
The
With
Voidrax
the
took your sister's
origami.
soul,
Cool.
and so many others as well. We must go to Mount Salvation. Please, allow me to come with you?
Please? You want to? Well, we talk to her and be like, I'm gonna return your soul. I promise you. Yeah, this is really good. I just, between the lighting and even the little things all around, he's so inspired by the remake, Final Fantasy VII Remake, the first one, which is quite linear. On any given day, I kind of like the remake more than Rebirth, and then do it again. Is that a bug? And I like, sounds like Rebirth more. Problem with Rebirth
The
is
Voidrax.
finally
Gifted
give
ones.
in, and most of its open world content is actually pure Ubisoft schlock. And you get these like 7 mini games that you do, or 7 objectives that you do in each area in Rebirth, and then just do it all over again for 7 or 8 areas. It's like, find the chocobo, do the chocobo mini game, shut down this tower. I was like, oh no. But I'm telling you, say what you want, but we all, what the hell is he doing? Is like lint or something? How did he pull out his patch? Never mind. Well, yeah, there's clearly a lot more. Let's see if we can get into the next area. I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna play it and enjoy myself and take it for what it is, not what it's meant to be or trying to be or supposed to be. That's what's fucking wrong with us. The same goes for the rest of the games this year. It's always been my stance. Like, maybe I'm too optimistic and need to shit on certain games that I don't. I get that. Like, maybe Avowed, everyone just wanted to shit in Avowed. And God, I love the combat. It made me use magic and guns. I never used that. But I do agree the story was half-assed and no boss fight at the end was absolutely unforgivable. But we'll see how Outer Worlds 2, like, they literally have 3 games out this year. Grounded 2, Outer Worlds 2, Avowed. That's one of the best teams out there. Even Insomniac's incredible track record, they got pushed back by a horrible hit to morale with a massive ransomware leak. I feel bad. I wish them all the best. I love you, Insomniac. I hope things are well over there.
Kaser,
My God, if there ever was a time to let that team take a break and let them go on a massive
There's not much
vacation
information
or
about
something.
that place. People who
Sony
try
should
and
be
climb
throwing
the
money at
mountain
them.
mysteriously end up elsewhere, with no memory of what they saw on the mountain.
Nice. So what's funny is, with this massive push for Chinese developers happening, it's become like a free-for-all for a lot of very money-hungry big corporations, you know, and especially conglomerates like Tencent. Tencent have been buying up everything, fucking everything, and it's, you know, we see what happens in Embracer, we see what's going on with Microsoft, honestly. Monopolies, and you're buying too much that you can't handle, and things are falling through the cracks. But we're seeing a lot of creators and leakers and people in the industry, myself, that are definitely Chinese focused, which is nothing wrong with that. They're obviously probably living in China, so they know better. But I'm sensing a push where they're like, you can actually see that they don't want Sony involved in a lot of stuff, because there's a little animosity between China and Japan, which is mad. It's just something we wouldn't know in the Western world, you know. But there is that there. For the most part, they're just like, yeah, it's fine. They just want these projects to be made. But like a great point of this is the whole Black Myth Wukong thing, which is they've already positioned like a trilogy. They're doing this, they're doing that. They want a movie, and it's Sun Wukong, and it's important to the whole nation and all that. And then you can see that Sony are kind of like swoopity swoop. And then you got other guys clawing at them, so it's a fucking feeding frenzy right now. And this is another game that's happened where they're like, oh, this would have done better if he had just stayed by himself and not had the massive financial injection from Sony. It's like, no, he couldn't get the game out in 10 years. He was struggling. He literally saved the project.
Also, take this. It'll definitely come in handy.
Stupid. So you're seeing people, and you know, very, very proud, just like Americans are proud, and Irish are proud, and UK are proud. Chinese people, very, very proud, and Japanese people, extremely, extremely proud. So they're fighting over stuff that they have nothing got to do with, you know. These are corporations, these are companies, these are small, single devs. It's their choice. We wish them the best. But people fighting in comment sections and in the streets, as they say, in the streets of nonsense. The bracelet of glimmer. Trigger and perfect dodge, increased attack. Hey, that's stay less. I was already getting into the dodge. But yeah, it's interesting times for sure. What I love about it is it's pushing the whole industry forward, whether you want to believe or not. I know there's massive greed and we're losing teams by the second. Honestly, I do think we're going to see more of that, especially on the Western side. I saw fucking Crystal Dynamics let more people go. What they're doing now is, this is another surefire sign. I wouldn't worry too much. This is them sacking a lot of people, sadly, right before the cusp of releasing and announcing a game, which is their new Tomb Raider game, you know. Now, obviously, the fallout from fucking Perfect Dark. If I was Xbox, I would have still, apparently it wasn't even 10% done, but I would have still pushed. It's too long, you know. I would have pushed to get that out. I have such an issue with companies putting, you know, 50 million, 100 million into a game, and then just like, you know, a couple of months, a year away going, nah, it's okay. Let's just fuck away the last 5 years, 6 years of development. It's like, dude, just push it. There was a time when Rockstar would do that. They were like, oh, just get it out. Get that table tennis game. No one's going to buy that. And it just becomes a little icon. Or get that racing game out. And just to do that, they think it's like, oh, it's better to have a failure than have it be put out and not be a success. It's like, what? That's literally a mantra that we try and teach our kids, which is like, fail often and fail well, which means don't be afraid to fail, pick yourself back up and do it again, you know. And it's okay, because if for some goddamn reason in the midst of all that you actually find yourself falling in love with something or doing something cool, weapon assembly, this is cool. Okay, we got a lot going on. Once I seen this kind of character and level stuff and all this just gave me massive hope. Like, this is a chunky game. All right. And I finally got stuff opened. Okay, main weapons. Good. 300 weapon accessories. Oh my god. 4 equipment potions. That's good. Okay, yeah, this is chunky. Almost high potion. Restores HP. Was it restoring some of that? 5 out of 6. Oh, there we go. Storage 10. Ah, I see. Upgrade arena power journal. Him flying around giving me the heap of jeebies. But yeah, so it's awesome. Like, I mean, there's people that will not touch Japanese games or even Chinese games, and there's other people that will only play Japanese and Chinese games and they don't like the games. In the fearful West, when you have like horrible idiots in power on every side, it actually will weirdly brainwash people into not wanting to buy certain products, which is so stupid. So stupid. You are foolish if you're getting into that kind of crap. Alright, let's see if we can actually explore here a little bit, even if it's just simple. Anyway, I love it because it creates different art styles, stories, life. Look at all the Chinese mythology games. Like, I couldn't have told you jack shit about half of this stuff, and now it's like, it's fucking cool. Now I'm not committing enough of it to memory, but still amazing, even if it's told through kind of Souls-likes, which are normally not great at storytelling. They're great at visual storytelling, but very bad at, you know, at the end you're like, why did we kill this god again? I'm like, oh no. There we go, I knew there had to be something down there. Yeah, this is definitely a little Devil May Cry Devil May Final Fantasy, that's what I'm gonna call it. Devil May Final Fantasy. Is Geralt of Rivia over here? No, it's one of those dudes. Looks like him for a second. I remember like when Witcher 2 and 3 and they talked about Ciri and helping her train up, you know, this was like 2015, right? 2013, 2015. And it's just so nice. So nice. Lovely. And everything was cool. And we completely understood where they were going with the story. Then along comes this shithead of a fucking last 5 years. Where now they're like, oh, Ciri's gonna be the lead character. And it's like weird. It's the same people that just have been rotting out their brains being online. That were perfectly fine with that stuff. It's the same way you'll see people that are, they don't lean any which way with politics, and then tomorrow you're like falling out with your own parents or siblings because all of a sudden they're leaning this way or that way. I just, personally, I don't give a fuck about any of that kind of stuff, and I just wish we were more open-minded in general to everything, just to everything. You're the better off for it. Whether it be food or music or video games or cultures, like you're better off for it. Don't be afraid of life. It's so much to offer. People are afraid to live their life. They're just rotting bed rotting over living your life. It's like, damn. You look back in your 40s and 50s and go, I remember my 20s, I stayed in bed all day. It's like, no, don't do that. There's times for that. Like I haven't been really chatting. I mentioned yesterday. I don't. Sometimes I'm like, don't even mention. It's not worth it. But I get into a little bit of bad health. I have bad health days. It's just stupid shit and my own fault not taking care of myself sometimes.
Shouldn't a real hero get some
But,
sort of special treatment?
you know, those days are even bad mental health days. I'm not really talking about that, but those are bad too. And those are days if you need duvet days. That's what we used to call them when we were kids. Like, here's a duvet day. If you need those, then you go right ahead. But you can easily, basically, untrain your brain and turn it into slop.
Good to have extra supplies.
You don't want that either. Hello, kitty. You pet the cat. You get too comfortable, you know, doing that kind of stuff. Life is bloody hard, and don't be too hard on yourselves. But sometimes we all need a good kick up the arse. You just be like, oh god damn, this is not a way of
there's someone else down here. Give me a hand.
Hello, I'll give you a hand. What's wrong? Is this stuff stuck? Oh Jesus Christ, it is. Can I help him? Oh no, don't tell me to give me a hand and I can't help him. This stuff is crushed.
There's someone else down here. Give me a hand.
How? I want to help you. Dude, he's been crushed. Oh my god. I can't look at that. They're not letting me help. It's so mean. Look at this place. It's kind of like a little fishing village too. I wonder, is it based on the developers, a small part of his childhood or something? There's entire fishing villages out there that are actual, like, on boats. All boats. People just living in boats. And they gather together and kind of floating around. Isn't that cool?
Kaser! Uncle Yu, he...
Did he die?
Time.
Oh no.
No need to rush.
I wanted to help him fight those monsters.
Yeah, in fact, only in Japanese is showing its age nowadays. All the accessibility stuff.
When the monsters wanted to
the games?
eat me, Uncle Yu
Shit, I missed
pushed
something.
me
I'm sorry,
out of the
dude.
way. But he himself got absorbed by the monster or something, and now he can't wake up. He was attacked
Can I
by
help?
the monster while protecting me.
Ah.
He will wake up. Until he does.
Okay, same stuff. We'll have to like return his soul as well. I think there's anything we can help. Yeah. Okay, wait. I know they're leading me to, but I kind of just want to see is there any stuff we can get. Now we're back here. Okay, so we just did a nice salute. Okay. Let's go.
We should look out for ourselves first.
Should look after ourselves first. Okay, I get it, dude.
Kaser, Uncle Yu,
So you want to play football? Hold on. Take the shot, little buddy. You good? Don't think he's alive. He's fucking dead. He's just frozen in place. Alright. Yeah, really, I suppose the kind of talking point of the week is just interesting seeing some of the engine manufacturers kind of I know it's just Tim Sweeney, but you'll see others chime in as well, going after the individual devs. It's such a low-hanging fruit to do that. Even I do it, I'll kind of rag on devs a little bit. My issue is that if games are released clearly, you know, 6 months off or something.
Anyway, please don't disrupt my coffee time.
I know a lot of it's got to do with the publishers and deadlines, but then they'll turn around and go like, we're independent and we're this and that. Like, I don't expect Hollow Knight Silksong to be fucking, but it will. People will be that hard on it. They're like, it better not have a single frame ROM. But I remember when Hollow Knight came out, it was a little bit rough. And it was another one of those games that just kept making things better with DLC. Like right now, No Man's Sky just put out another new DLC. It's not the last new DLC, it's a new one. It's called Voyagers. You can create your own ships. And it's got multiplayer, multi-class, multi-crew ships. I know that's a lot of words. But basically, giant ships with multiple people doing multiple things on them. And it's insane. And that game is 9 years old now. And they're working on a new game, which I think is called, what's it called? It's like No Light on Earth or something like that. No, it's a phrase anyway. And that one they're trying to go for sort of an MMO with it, but we'll see. It's actual Earth-sized planet that everybody's going to live on and build on and stuff. We'll see how it goes. Could be the next Minecraft.
Kaser, I'm distributing food to whoever needs it. You think you could lend a hand?
I don't think that exists anymore, does it? There's no such thing as a new GTA, a new Minecraft. These things are established. That's why most of them are not doing sequels.
You've got more important stuff to do.
Now, if you told me like 10 years ago that Minecraft would still be going, I wouldn't believe you. I thought we'd be at Minecraft 2 or 3 yet, but Microsoft saw it, and they honestly do very little, all of them. And we're finally getting like Minecraft Dungeons and Minecraft Legends and all that, which is great, but we're like 10-year-old game finally getting spin-offs is just madness. But yeah, even them themselves are kind of just little proven ideas.
Time to worry about money at a time like this.
Yeah, let's push the story forward a little bit, and then I'll probably call it as like the first like kick-ass session. I'll keep playing the crap out of this. These two will be like the main games until things kick off on the 3rd and 4th.
I wish you luck in bringing Louise's soul back.
Yeah, this one, she has no emotion. Alright, we're gonna bring her soul back. You see, he's just taking me out, but he's just gonna be swimming in no matter. Bum, 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 bum. It's gonna crash into that boat. Yeah, fuck. Strange times. I don't want the engine makers, because you know they pay license fee for Unreal Engine. Oh, look at this! No way does it have an open world. You know, these little chibi versions are kind of sort of based on Final Fantasy 15's Pocket Edition. They actually did a Pocket version. Does it have an open world like this? Like an overworld open world? I don't think so. Who knows? Maybe. Probably be like Final Fantasy 10 where you're just picking the destinations when it goes. That's cool. See, there's more. Like, I think the original concept, the game would have ended already. Or maybe a couple of more hours in areas. But, as you can see from here, you can literally feel the budget. Mount Salvation. It sounds very Wukong. I think we had a couple of them. Alright. Cool. What's she got to say?
Mount Salvation. This is
These
a
are quite open
desolated-looking
areas.
place.
You're a desolate-looking
This
place.
bland appearance hides such a dramatic and forbidden history.
So what did you think of Hong Kong?
What is it?
Very, very modern, right?
Such a fascinating place.
She seems just a little too
Were you
excited
in
by this place.
much of the rural area, or was it just kind of
My apologies.
and the district?
Occupational hazard. Anyway, the priority now is to see what we can find out about the souls that were taken.
We need to be careful. Arena and I
That's
will
really
go
cool,
first.
but that's definitely one
You
on the
stay
list
here for
for
now.
me.
Really?
Jealous.
You're going
Jealous.
to make me stay here?
What's interesting is you'll probably end up
think
seeing a
it'll be
lot of
better
the
if you
big
I'm
Asian
not sure I
countries,
agree,
cities
but
and capitals.
fine.
And you'll notice how vastly different they are, and
Geology
how many
around
little
here is-
tiny similarities there are, especially in the
A
food as
strong
well.
reaction to gifted
A lot of
energy.
Asian cuisine has very similar bases, and it's different. Look at this, Emperor's Edict. Splendid armor, body in classic beauty. Is that the European spelling of armor I see? Oh my, you better stop. Gonna make me swoon. I'm only joking. Even I spell most things the American way now, which is probably faux pas. It's bad on me. Okay, so that's kind of new armor. I'll see what the pre-order stuff is as well. What was that? It's here. Voidmaw. What was that? View weapon assembly? Equipment weapon assembly. Through weapon assembly, you can attach various weapon accessories. Yeah, customize your weapons look. Nice. Alright, something we'll get into later. Scale, rotate. Very nice. Camera, show, hide, remove accessory. Attack, gifted energy, break, crit. Yeah, alright. Finish and save. I don't think I had anything to put on. What did she give me though? Look cool. Look at armor. Let's have a look in here. Mama. Materials. Lumo mushroom. Have I been collecting these? Empire glory. There we go. Key items. Dustmore meteor. Arena's most favorite form. It says the scales are harvested from stars that perished millions of years ago. And then glimmer is our clothing. The slum dwellers made this outfit to honor their hero. The fabric is inky black, but its reverse side glows with a fiery warmth. Fucking leopard. And here we go. Emperor's edict. Splendid armor embodied in classical beauty. Bears the serene hope of those who once triumphed over the catastrophe from beyond the stars. Oh, you can equip it from here? These are just confirm equip item. It's like a clothing thing. Where do I put that? Weapon, trinkets, compare stats. It's just a key item. Alright. Maybe he's wearing it, I don't know. Let's have another little chat with her. Let's see, we can probably go over there.
Should I try digging for cultural relics next?
Is she gonna follow me? Alright, so what's the save situation? Is it just autosave? System, load game tutorial, options, Shaba. Yeah, I'll look into the, what's this game mode? Text language. Yeah, I would definitely suggest they work on a small update to quell our little friend, but he might shut up for a while. I know, I'm not a big fan of things in battle, especially in like, you know, whenever it's like timing. I don't need yapping when I'm trying to time things, and it's hard enough for me to concentrate as it is. You get very inundated with so much visual on-screen stuff, and then audio. Some bosses I straight up just take my earphones out when I'm fighting because the quietness just lets you focus. But yeah, very, very cool. That was a little bit of Lost Soul aside. I can't wait to see where this goes. Definitely kind of a more open Devil May Cry style game, a little bit of Final Fantasy twist. Devil May Cry, as we know, is very monster room based and linear, and absolutely needs this kind of breath of fresh air. So I'm here for it. You know, even I think Ninja Gaiden 4 is going a bit more open. We'll see about that. Could be very, very cool. Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out in the chats, of course. You're great people. You're good people. Look after yourselves. Might try and fit in a cheeky stream at the weekend. Let's see how things go. But yeah, lots more where this is coming from. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely fucking spoiled rotten. I wish I could give all these good, happy gaming feelings and push them on to you guys. Give them back somehow. I love it. Yeah, look after yourselves. Have a good night. I'll see you later, okay?